Well, my love is an animal call, cutting through the darkness, bouncing off the walls, between teeth on a broken jaw, following a blood trail, frothing at the mole. These days I'm a circuit board, integrated hardware you cannot afford. The perfect start to a perfect war, putting down the roses, picking up the sword. Aqua, redraw. Aqua, redraw. Well, my past is a holy book, a call from Olympus, ringing off the hook. Between the pain and the way you look, I'm stuck in a time where the mountains shook. And these days I'm a picture frame, screaming at the sunshine, singing in the rain. Sugar on the blood cells, carbon on the brain, out of Eden's vices running through my veins. Aqua, reja, oxytocin running in the ether, silicon ballrooms, subatomic interactions if it's all good. Gold rush, acid flux, saturate me, I can't get enough. Cold love, hot blood, running to your heart when you're thinking of. Oh, and I'm dancing to alarm bells. No wonder my ears are still ringing. And I'm done fighting off change. No wonder my arms are still swinging. Aqua, reja, oxytocin running in the ether, silicon ballrooms, subatomic interactions if it's all good. Gold rush, acid flux, saturate me, I can't get enough. Cold love, cold love, hot blood, running to your heart when you're thinking of. Sulfur on your breath, grinding in my chest. You won't ever have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. Fury, too damn late. Reason dislocates, and you'll never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. I was more than just a body in your passenger seat, and you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I am between the secondhand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need. But I am
All right, I think we're ready to go. 13 viewers, that is based. That is fucking based. But we are ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead, mute my mic, and I'll meet you all in the studio. Let me full screen that shit. There we go. And let me go ahead and unmute myself on Discord.
I'm not gonna do it.
We are live. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
we can hear you.
Hell yeah. Well, welcome everyone to another Sock Drawer stream, and more specifically, another Wheel of Despair. So, yeah.
The wheel.
I love a good wheel.
So I'm here tonight with some reoccurring guests. I'm here with Sparky, Goodly, hopefully
Hello.
Kuko, and a first-time guest, Drunk Alchemist.
Yeah, hi. This is the White Bowser. I've taken over this account to complete my innocence.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck
Sock,
it.
I kidnapped the wrong guy. I'm sorry.
God damn it,
What is this,
Sparky. You
wrestling?
had one job. I told you to get Alchemist, not the fucking White Bowser himself. I said, yes, get an image of the White Bowser, not the actual White Bowser.
Sorry, I just threw the guy in the sack.
I hear talk that you show people cartoons. Now I'm a cartoon enthusiast. I love Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny and SpongeBob. Are those the kind of cartoons you're showing people?
Yeah. No,
Cartoons
this. I've been showing to these kids in India in a One Piece server that I owned. I've been showing them some cartoon hentai.
Wait, hold on.
So what now?
Cartoon what?
Cartoon hentai. If you try to say that it's porn, it's not. I've not been showing porn to minors, you idiots.
Well, thank goodness it's not porn.
Is it? Is that like a chicken and a necktie or something?
I'm gonna just. I don't think I've never heard of this hint. I'm just gonna look that up, just real quick. Jesus Christ! Oh my! Jesus. You're showing this to children?
Jesus Christ!
Oh my fucking!
Good night.
Locked up?
Just remember to follow Rule 34. Look that up too.
Okay,
No. What you should be looking up is E621.
Oh God! E6. Okay. Let me do that. E6.
Follow protocol E621. Look that up.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
This isn't holding hands. This is much worse.
Yeah.
Abandoned
I'm
hope
gonna
all
need
you
to
went
lie
It
down.
ain't gonna get better, Goodly. It ain't gonna get better.
I promise you all, they were just cartoons.
You're sick.
Yeah,
You're
they're
sick.
just
You
cartoons,
fucking thrown in
doobie.
Yeah.
Get back in the sack.
Fuck me.
We great,
Throw up. Throw up.
man. Well,
God. Sick. We're fucking sharing a screen. We're sharing a stream with this fuck. What is this, wrestling? What is this? We need like a wrestler heel? We need a villain? We need a villain for the stream.
yeah, and we have him apparently. We were trying to get the Drunk Alchemist. But we got-
Yeah, don't worry. I'm right here, fellas.
Oh, there he is. You
It
finally.
was the other sack. It was the other sack.
Man, well, I think everyone that, I'd say half the audience knows what this is. It's a monthly thing, but to kind of explain it to those that are just joining in and not knowing what the fuck the Wheel of Despair is. Every month, the Sock Drawer does a little thing where we find weird stories on the internet and weird videos on the internet and put it on a wheel and watch it. Well, actually, two wheels. So technically, this should be called the Wheels of Despair, but we'll work on that later. But we're going to be looking at some weird things tonight, reading some stuff, and yeah, that's the whole gist of this stream.
If somebody says they've seen it on Red Letter Media, they're fucking lying. Don't believe them.
That is the Wheel of the Worst. It's a totally different thing. I totally didn't get the idea from them whatsoever. This is totally an original idea, like on my part.
I'm pretty
This
sure
is
they
the
use a
wheel of,
pachinko machine now anyway.
Yeah.
They have
is
like
the
an actual
wheel-
pachinko machine.
Oh my gosh.
This is the wheel of not very good things. It's different. It's completely different.
Indeed. All right. Well, I guess we should get right into it. So give me 1 sec. Let me pop in some music that will fit the vibe for tonight. There we go. Some creepypasta music, like from the good old days when I was.
Oh,
Like
I was
13.
expecting the Doom music.
If I played the Doom music, I'm playing fucking the Doot version. All right.
Maximum dudage.
All right.
What
Let's.
is it? I can't hear it.
Oh well, I
Was
have
it
it
on
on
the
my
screen?
end.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Let's spin that wheel and see what we get on the creepypasta side. Oh shit! I didn't even stream it with you guys on Discord.
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh,
It's okay, I see it.
Alchemist.
You have unmuted yourself in that as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've unmuted myself. We're good. But Alchemist, the first story. Let me share it with you on. God, where is it? Share screen.
Oh my god.
It is what it is.
Oh my fucking god.
It is what it is.
Folks, our first story for tonight is Why Do My Lollipops Moan?
Those aren't lollipops.
You know, I have a feeling that white Bowser guy is going to come back in for some reason.
Well, I can promise you here, I have him wrangled in my room, and I can guarantee I'm passing this off to him to read because, well, he knows a thing or two about legal lollies.
Oh, lovely, lovely. That's great to know. Well, Mr. Doobie, would you like to start us
That's
off?
where he's been. Oh, we've been looking for him everywhere.
I'll read this.
Smokey put a search warrant out for him.
Well, he better. Well, if he comes knocking over here, we got him tied up.
I told you, especially to Smokey, we can't talk about that.
Talk about what? About all the shit that you've been showing kids? You sick fuck.
You're a bad man. You're a bad
He's not
man.
angry with you, Doobie. He's just severely disappointed.
And I'm severely disabled.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh my gosh. Well, if you guys will check the document, you'll see the title of the story in there. It's you just click on the title, you will all be God, can't speak. You all will be able to read it.
Yeah, for a streamer, that might be a problem.
Yeah, you know. But let me know when you have the page up, and we'll begin reading.
I have my page up. I'm ready to go.
All right, Mr. Doobie, take it away.
At least it's short.
All right. Why do all my lollipops moan when I put them in my mouth? First of all, get your mind out of the gutter. Lollipop isn't a euphemism for anything else. This is serious. It's been like this since I was a kid. I never thought I never thought I'd tell anyone because I was worried the people would think that I was either nuts or gay. Where I live, there's these two labels carry similar stigmas. To be honest, I'm only mentioning it now because it's starting to get really weird. Okay, weirder. First, let me give you an example and how they normally works. I work at a pediatrician's office.
Oh no, this is not.
Well, this went from 0 to 100 in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no!
This isn't even foreshadowing anymore. This is just bad.
I work at a pediatrician's office, so of course there are lots of lollipops that go around. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh no!
I was finishing up my shift when I felt my blood sugar tanking a bit, so I grabbed a Dum Dum's mystery flavor lollipop. Unwrapping it, and it popped into my mouth. I love the mystery flavors. They're just so mysterious.
I bet you do. I bet you fucking do.
Anyway, I absentmindedly sucked it while cleaning my desk. When on cue, the sound started. Yes. Oh, good heavens! Don't stop.
What the fuck?
Well, that's getting clipped.
Chad, don't clip that.
I'm the only one who can hear this, mind you. Shay was working right next to me and didn't notice a thing. Regardless, the voice persisted and grew in enthusiasm as I got closer to finishing it. As always, and the last bit of the candy dissolved, I heard a grunt and muffled "thank you." Then it was gone. That's not normal, right? It's possible.
No.
It's possible that it's all in my head, and maybe it's the Adderall I'm on, but I'll freely admit it still that there's something too tangible about the whole thing, and it's making me truly think I'm hallucinating. Then there was what happened yesterday. I was at work and we were leaving early because there was a snowstorm underway. Shay was calling patients to reschedule their appointments while I billed the insurance companies for the patients we had earlier. The weatherman, Chuck Gerald, aka Dewey Doppler, was doing a live broadcast in front of the maps and showing the predicted snow accumulations. I watched and grabbed a cherry lollipop. I unwrapped it and put it in my mouth. The weatherman paused and his eyebrows arced for a second. But then it continued his forecast. I didn't think much of it. I manipulated the candy with my lips and tongue with a familiar filled my skull. Dewey Doppler started to look bewildered and uncomfortable. He was walking strangely, but still going on with the broadcast. It was unusual. Dewey Doppler never messed up. He's a consumerate professional. Something. I have 110 IQ. I know how to pronounce words.
Oh yeah, you are
All
pronouncing them lovely, Earl. But we keep going, good sir.
It's more than what your fucking weed-stricken brain can do.
Sir, I just drink.
They are just a bunch of drug addicts and fucking alcoholics.
Alcoholism is not a drug. I can quit whenever I want.
You tell him, Sparky.
I'm Scottish, not an alcoholic.
He's a consummate professional. Something had been wrong. I studied Dewey as I sucked the lollipop. His face was getting red, and the HD image on his face showed beads of sweat appearing on his brow. A disturbing pang of realization struck me. His experimental deliberateness, I pulled the lollipop out of my mouth, then licked all around its circumference as I studied the weatherman's face. The moaning in my mind grew fevered, and Dewey stumbled as he walked across the other side of the map. His hand was down by his waist, as if he were covering something. I was fascinated.
Wait.
Don't stop, please. The words in my mind were insistent that Dewey Doppler was standing in this slight hunch, but then soldiered onto the forecast. The doctor burst into the office and startling me with my concentration. Without thinking, I bit down the lollipop. A shrill, hysterical screech came from the television. Shay, the doctor, and I all turned.
No.
This Shay, the doctor, and I all turned toward the sound of the pain and saw a wide patch of dark red blooming across the front of the weatherman's pants. He clutched his crotch and screamed again. The video cut to commercial.
Oh my god.
What the hell was that? The doctor asked. I don't know. I stammered. Wow, that poor man. Shay sighed then went back to her phone calls. The doctor went about of his business and Shay went about with hers. I sat in my chair and tried to work, but the flavor of cherry in my mouth still didn't taste so sweet anymore. And in my head, I still heard Dewey Doppler screaming.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is this? Okay, this is the thing, right? Okay, every time you eat a lollipop, you start hearing moans. If this was me, I would never eat a single fucking lollipop again.
Exactly.
I don't know why he keeps
That's
doing
a legit
it.
scary superpower.
Look, another thing too is if he didn't stop eating lollipops after the first moan from the lollipop, I would have stopped eating it once I saw the fucking weatherman, get all hot and bothered. Because then I'd be like, wait a minute.
The man bit off his penis. Because it's implied. It's implied that he bit the lollipops before, so he's just biting off people's penises.
Was that the bite of
I
87?
could never,
Yeah.
I could never make it
I
without
was
biting.
thinking-
Ask Mr. Owl.
Yeah, the whole way through that, when I realized what was happening, all I could think was the Frank Sinatra song, "Can I put my bones in your jaw?"
Yo. Balls in your jaw.
Well, there definitely was. It's not the worst thing I've ever read. I've never seen it either. You should see the John Cena AI generations.
I want to see his
No,
recruitment
no,
into the
no.
X-Men. I want to see his recruitment into the X-Men.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
what's
fellas.
your
So that's the thing. I feel like, this is. If it's all lollipops and not just this sounds like an SCP, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
either the lollipops themselves or the dude himself is an SCP, and he doesn't realize it.
I'm pulling the dupster away from my mic so that I could speak.
All right, well, what are your thoughts on this, Alchemist?
I have to say, after listening to Bowser read this out, I don't know. This seemed like something that he was very much into.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
because
thinking, how could I get these superpowers?
I'd like to
Well,
have a lollipop like that.
I know a thing or two
Well,
about legal lollies.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think with the White Bowser, I don't think this would interest him at all because this is a story about a grown man getting an orgasm, and he's not really interested in that.
Yeah, I mean, fair point there as well. I mean, what was that one thing he talked about? He said something about. I thought I overheard this earlier, like something on a Monday. He was rambling about something.
Yeah, something else.
But it was a weird fucking
yeah,
show from my
tra-la-la.
understanding.
Bowser,
Yeah.
do you care to explain about what it is on a Monday?
Oh, you mean Tawawa the Monday?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you're a sick fuck for watching that.
What are you talking about? It's just a cartoon. You mean to tell me that you care to argue that there's actual?
Oh, I don't know, Earl. Maybe it's about I don't know, a high school girl. What the fuck, man?
They don't say her age. You mean to tell me, especially that you think in your mind, to give you cartoons humanitarian rights, that a 15-year-old can have an actual K-cup bois?
You know what? I think I'm done arguing with you, Earl. You're not gonna listen to reason.
Alchemist, put him back in the sack.
Yes, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting him back in the pit.
I just imagine he has him tied up to a chair. He's got a sock in his mouth. He takes the sock out whenever he wants him to talk.
Oh, that's where
Well-
the other sock is.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the
He's doing his
a
service.
different sock.
Yeah, liquid sock.
Ew.
Oh man. But yeah, that was Why Do All My Lollipops Moan? That was. God, what the? That was a ride. Going from like
It was well written. I'll tell you. I'll give you that.
And even for well written, for me having to listen to it with Bowser, I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
Some of the comments below it are pretty golden too.
That's pretty sweet.
For realization time, she now has been giving telepathic blowjobs.
Oh my god! Darkstar says, since you were a kid, and kid is highlighted, so you know that's very dark implications.
Yeah. Log of anomalous items. Entry redacted. Item description: a pack of redacted brand lollipops. For instance, each instance makes moaning sounds when consumed. Date of recovery: redacted 2018. Location of recovery: a dentist's office. It's pediatric office.
A pediatric? Were you paying attention to the story? You fucking lepton. You midwit.
Status incinerated? What? The whole flippin' pediatrician's office?
You know what I think was one of the this is not like the worst part, but like I just thought, oh wow, yeah, you had to add the cherry on top, and cherry is is like the main word here, but the flavor was fucking cherry.
Mr. Owl, how many
you could
to get to a Tootsie Roll tender? 1, 2, 3, crunch.
I would not know because I have never had a fucking Tootsie Roll.
You never had a Tootsie Roll?
Nope.
The whole time I couldn't stop thinking about like the commercial with the owl, right? Because he goes to the turtle first, and he's like, "I can never make it through without biting. Ask Mr. Owl." Right? It's true. I've never made it through.
Crunch.
Right. I've never made it through. I don't know who the fuck. What kind of a psychopath has the patience to just lick it all the way through? Like at some point, you're biting that bitch.
Yeah, you're gonna bite it down. Like that's a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
My gosh. But yeah, the cherry was like the worst part, or one of the worst, because like, oh well, what does cherry insinuate in most cases? And I guess you could say, they popped his cherry.
That's sick.
I'm sorry.
Fucking sick.
I want to kill myself in Minecraft for saying that joke.
Yeah. Thankfully,
we had 10 people in here before. We had like 11 people. Now we've got like 8.
Thankfully, Bowser did not hear that.
Oh, thank God! Thank God. Oh, keep him away.
You're just talking about like this most foul I'm out of here. Terrible display.
Oh my gosh.
Good day, sir. Leaves.
Oh, I forgot to turn off the damn intro. There we go.
Not your professional.
I swear, guys, I am a professional.
Yeah, so we spin the wheel.
All right, we'll spin for the next creepypasta. So
is that creepypasta? No.
So we do 2 creepypastas and then 2 videos, or
yes, that's what we're going for.
I feel like the okay.
Yeah, because it'll be kind of weird, just kind of like, how would you say, going back and forth each time.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Discord creepypasta. I hope we get the Discord creepypasta. I'm reading the shit out of that one if we get that.
You like Discord, don't you?
You like Discord, don't I? Love that.
That is a great.
I'm so glad Samurai.
You're being pursued by the nutkevin.exe.
Oh,
you
no,
like Discord kittens?
No.
All right, we're spinning that wheel. Nothing. All right. Oh, Goodly. You called it.
Oh, there is a god. There is a god.
Discord creepypasta.
Rigged.
Discord creepypasta. Let's go. I watched Madness spread its dark wings and descend on my Discord server. That's just every month. Every month a new problem. I never thought I'd find myself in a
hold on. Let me open it up.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Okay. I never thought I'd find myself at a funeral in some tiny Colorado town for some dude I only knew online. But here I am. I mean, the funeral is over, and thank God for that. But I think I left some important part of me in that church. The rest of me is stewing in about a fifth of whiskey in some cheap hotel room with a cum-stained mattress and bugs skittering around in the shadowy corners. Man, I wish the life of a Discord mod was this cool. I wish a server
Point of
owner
view,
was like
the Discord admin's den.
I mean, yeah, it'd be fun. It's like a noir. You're like a noir style sad sack as opposed to like a living with your parents
Oh my
sad
God.
sack. In other words, it's the perfect time and place to tell you what happened. This all unfolded on my former Discord server. I've since shut it down. Well, that's a good call. But it used to be a place where hobbyist horror writers would get together to toss around ideas and trade critiques of just shoot the shit. There were about 100 members. That's rookie numbers. There were about 20 who used it regularly, and a smaller handful that I'd gotten to consider friends. Jesse Farewell, Jesse Farewell, who went by the nickname Wicked Ways, was one of them. Jesse wrote these really mind-blowing but incredibly bleak cosmic horror stories. You'd start one of his stories about the unseen dimensions or whatever, and you wouldn't be able to stop. When you were done reading, you'd come away with a real sense of existential dread that lingered for a long time. But in person, or I guess online at least, Jesse was the total opposite of his stories. Warm, open, encouraging, and kind. I grew to be quite fond of him, both as a writer and as a human being. The horror that Jesse endured began 2 weeks ago. Maybe it began much earlier than that, but it was the first I saw of it. I stopped by the general chat channel on my Discord to check on everyone. How is it? Oh, okay.
Should we each take a character?
Oh yeah, I could.
Yeah.
I could read Scary Tits.
Happy. I'm being Happy Hellhound.
All right.
Okay. So, I guess I'll be NS Lewis.
Yep.
How's everybody doing today?
Cock-blocked in terms of ideas.
A little writer's block. Just take the first thing that comes to mind and write it down, no matter how dumb. That's what I do anyways.
The last time I did that, I ended up with a paragraph about butt gnomes.
Well, not every idea is going to work out.
No, it was awesome. I forgot all about it. Off to finish it now.
Good luck.
What's it worth?
Oh, who wants to take
who's
Wicked
Wicked
Ways
Ways?
and...
I'll do it.
Sounds
I'm
good.
Happy Hellhound.
Hey guys, so something kind of crazy happened to me today. I went out hiking by myself and I ended up falling down to a shallow cliff. I guess I hit my head because I was out for a while. I'm fine now, other than a fairly nasty cut on my arm. But the whole thing was pretty scary.
Oh shit, you go to the doc?
Nah, I'm fine now. I just cleaned out my wound, and I feel okay. Just a little shaken up, lol.
Triple H is right. WW, you might have a concussion.
I don't have health insurance. Really, I'm okay. If I feel weird, I'll just go to ER. Thanks for the concern, though, guys.
We moved on to other things then. I've been sitting here in my hotel room thinking about that day. If there was something we could have done for him then to stop what was coming. I don't think there was. The next day, Jesse did go to the doctor.
So, an update. I woke up this morning, and my arm was oozing green pus through the bandage I wrapped in it. So I bit the bullet and went to the doctor for antibiotics. She gave me a manual test for concussion and said that she wasn't worried about that. But I agreed the infection was worrying, especially since I cleaned it with hydrogen peroxide and wrapped it up well. But I am fine and the antibiotics should clear it up.
Damn, dude, sounds awful.
Oh, green news? That happened to my uncle once. Turned out it was alien serum.
Alien
Semen.
Alien semen.
Lol, who knows? Maybe I was abducted and that's why I was lost. That's why I lost a couple of hours.
I thought alien semen was blue. Friend told me that.
Actually, the blue is that titty milk that Luke Skywalker had in that god awful Last Jedi movie.
God. Jesus.
And on that note, I'm out. Lol. I'm going to get rest up.
Later, dude.
Goodly.
Oh yeah. See ya. I'm out too. Gonna work on my 2 penis story. All of these are perverted. I don't know where you got all of these creepypastas. These are sick. It wasn't until the next morning that I started to get very worried about Jesse. Over the night, I had received 5 or 6 DMs from different people telling me I needed to have a talk with Wicked Ways. Wicked Ways.
Oh, right.
Well, no. I think that's
No, that's just
That's
you-
part of
Oh,
the
Wicked
paragraph.
Ways. All right. Okay, yeah. So it's just marked. Okay. When I logged on to get caught up over my coffee, I saw that he was in the middle of typing a message. I scrolled up to see what had happened during the midnight hours. Here's what I read.
Good evening.
morning for me.
The walls are tall, but the walls will fall. All I need is the smallest crack, and I will reach in and tear them apart. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, and I will feast.
What the fuck? Is that for a story or something?
Yes, it is a story. It is a slithering story, like a snake, worming its way through your brain. It is a story, and I will show you the truth. I will show you what is right in front of you. A terrible face of God.
Your stuff is always so weird. I love it.
Love won't protect you. None of your paper mache...
Paper mache.
none of your paper mache shields will protect you. I will crumple them like the cheap things they are, Lisa.
How do you know my name? You're starting to make me uncomfortable, for real.
It's probably on a Google Doc that you shared here or something. I think he's just messing around.
No, I have a separate account for that. I have never once shared my real name here.
I'm stalking you. I'm stalking you all.
All right, dude. That's enough.
It's enough for me anyway. Seriously, making me uncomfortable. Goodbye.
Tell her you're just fucking around, WW. Honestly, you should probably apologize too. Jess?
Below that, there was some discussion among other members about how Jesse had crossed the line and needed to apologize. But by the time I caught up, Jesse had finished typing and had posted a new message.
Hi, everyone. I want to apologize for last night. I honestly have no memory of typing that awful stuff out. I'm not doing so well. I've had a terrible fever since yesterday afternoon. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know if it's a bad reaction to the antibiotics or what. And those don't seem to be helping. The skin around my wound had started to turn purple when I checked on it this morning. I have a doctor's appointment in an hour, but I wanted to apologize to everybody and let you know what's going on.
Oof, that sounds truly terrible, and I'm really sorry, but I have to ask this because you made her really uncomfortable. How did you know Lost in the Woods' real name?
She used it in an anthology a while ago, and I recognized the story from here. My brain just picks stuff like that. I swear, I haven't been stalking her or anybody else, and I'm sorry that I used your real name at Lost in the Woods. There's no excuse, but I seriously don't remember typing any of that out.
It's okay. Thanks for the apology and explanation. It honestly sounds like you have bigger things to worry about right now. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you so much for graciously accepting my apology, and for the well wishes.
Let us know how it goes on the dock, dude. You know, with the dock. Good luck.
I will, and again, I'm so sorry. I'll talk to you all later.
But we didn't hear from Jesse that day. I sent him a DM checking up on him, and when I didn't get a response, I felt a growing sense of unease. I sent him 2 more DMs before he finally got back to me privately the next day.
Hey, first of all, I want to thank you for your concern. You guys are really all I have in terms of friends. I know that's pathetic, but it's the truth. And it means a lot to me that you care.
I'll drink to that. Oh, here we go.
Holy shit, it's longer. Okay,
I think there's something really wrong with... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think this is part of it. Like, I think there's something really wrong with me. I went to the doctor yesterday to find out what to do about my fever and my festering wound. But when she took my temperature, there was no fever. When she unwrapped my arm, there was still a nasty gash, but there was no discolored skin. She said that it was healing just fine. She said that I should stay on the antibiotics and that. After a couple of weeks, the wound would be healed, and all I'd have to show is that I was a scar. That was the good news, but as soon as I got back home, the fever started again. And when I unwrapped my arm, I saw that it was worse than ever. The purple had spread, and now the area directly around the cut had turned black. I feel like I am losing my mind. I'm so sorry to lay this on you, but like I said, there's really nobody else. My parents are both gone. I have a brother in California, but we haven't spoken in years. Is there any way I can send a picture of my arm, and then you can tell what to see? Tell what you see. If you're not comfortable with that, I totally understand and apologize for asking.
I sat staring at my phone in shock for a few minutes before responding. Holy shit, dude. Yes, send the photo. This would usually be the part where somebody would be like, ooh, yikes, or oof, or that's rough, dude.
No, I'm expecting it to be like the arm is perfectly fine.
Yeah. A few seconds later, the image came through and I nearly puked. It was awful. There was a deep gash running along Jesse's forearm. It was indeed oozing a sticky green pus surrounding the gash. The skin looked dead and rotten, and it looked like it was spreading. Go to the ER now.
So you see it? The pus and rot?
Yes, Jesse. Yes, Jesus Christ. Please get immediate help. That does not look like something you should be fucking around with.
Thank you. I will.
I had a hard time focusing at work after that and felt a little sick to my stomach all day. I went home at lunch and didn't go back. The longer I didn't hear from Jesse, the more my sense of dread grew. The whole thing was horrible and strange. As I cycled through my thoughts, it did occur to me that this guy was just fucking with me. Maybe he was doing some avant-garde horror thing, or maybe he was just a dick. Well, you know, there's no shortage of that on fucking the internet. I looked at the photo again. It looked real, but that didn't mean anything except that I felt nauseous when I pulled up. I spent the afternoon sending Jesse DMs, which kept going unanswered, and trying to find out about him online. I knew his name, and that he lived somewhere in Colorado, or at least I knew he had told me that. I ended up finding an obituary from 3 years ago for David Farewell. Yeah, Farewell. It's kind of fucking serendipitous. 61, survived by his two sons, Malcolm and Jesse, which I searched Malcolm's name. So he's like, this is a benevolent thing, but he is definitely doxing this person. Yeah. So yeah, that checks out. That checks out.
It would not be uncommon for a Discord admin to do that.
No, it wouldn't. Yeah. It's a touching version of it. I sent him a message asking if he was just... Okay, whatever. Malcolm's... When I searched Malcolm's name, I found a Facebook page for a software engineer living in California. Since that was my best lead, I sent him a message asking if he was Jesse's brother. I then sent the ATF to his house, just to make sure, just to check.
Did you check that he had a dog first?
Yeah. It was... The dog was full with glass hamburgers.
The
school bus dropped. I ended up finding the school bus dropped my kid off at 3:15, and I sat her on the couch with a YouTube video while I paced the house, drinking PBR to try and calm my unease.
Well, you're a
staring
good
at my
parent.
phone, waiting.
Just give your kid YouTube on the iPad.
Give your kid some Spider-Man Elsa. He'll learn colors and numbers through Soy Jack eating a bug. Yeah. Okay, so and any response, people were chatting on Discord like nothing was wrong, but something was very wrong. I felt it. The more time passed, the more sure I was it wasn't a hoax. Something terrible was happening to Jesse, and there was nothing that I could do to help him. Yeah, that does kind of feel. That also tracks like the idea that like your friend tells you something horrible, and you're like, well, I hope he doesn't die in the morning.
Yeah.
That kind of beat. Finally, mostly to give myself a task, I looked up the hospital in the town that had been mentioned in David Farewell's obituary. I called the ER department and asked for an update on Jesse, lying and saying that I was his brother. They told me that he had been checked out a few hours ago and that everything had appeared normal. That made me feel a lot better, that Jesse had actually gone to the ER and they had looked him over. But the more I thought about it, the worse I felt. Yes, he had gone to the ER, which proved that it wasn't just some troll playing a prank on me. At the same time, I had seen the photo. I had seen those bizarre posts from the other night. The fact that the doctors still weren't seeing anything wrong with him suddenly made the entire thing seem more sinister than ever. When my wife got home, I told her that I wasn't feeling well and I went off to bed. I tried to go to sleep because there was nothing else I could do, but I couldn't do that either. So I ended up just staring at my phone, waiting for some response from Jesse. Finally, about 6 p.m., the response came. It wasn't through DM. Jesse was posting in general chat. Channels. Sorry.
Hi, everyone. Some of you know that I had an accident a few days ago. I'm sorry to say things have gotten bad with me. The lower half of my arm has turned completely black.
Oh, fuck.
I can feel it spreading. The doctors have, for some reason, been unable to help me. Lucidity has been coming and going, mostly going. I feel like I have to do something about this, quickly before it's too late. In case I don't get another chance to say this, I wanted to thank you all and the support and encouragement you have all given me. A complete stranger over the last few months has been a true miracle to me. It's kept me from sliding into complete darkness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I'm going to cut off my arm.
Wait, what?
Is this for real?
And us, Lewis.
He's trolling us, right? This is
fucked.
At everyone, I have reason to believe that this is a serious, urgent matter. Please keep talking to Jesse in an encouraging way. I am calling the police. I watched the channel fill up with messages urging Jesse not to cut off his arm.
You
As I
know
reach
that
for the
you're
local
comfortable
police
going
department.
to it, pussy.
Yeah, well, if it depends on the type of Discord, but yeah, a 4chan or Discords would absolutely be like, cut your other arm
Fucking
off
cut
too.
it,
You cut,
you
cut
stupid.
You want to do it? No balls.
Cut it. Yeah, you know.
His
If
arm.
you insult somebody else, it helps you forget about your own, I don't know, childhood trauma or whatever the fuck you're dealing with. Your dad didn't hug you, or maybe he hugged you too tight. I watched the channels fill up with, okay, I think I already did. Fill up with messages urging Jesse not to cut his arm off. As I searched for the local police department on my phone with a shaky hand, I found the number, dialed it, and explained the situation as best I could. That somebody in our Discord server claimed that he was about to remove his arm. His name was Jesse Farewell. I didn't know his exact address, but the hospital should have it. It's somewhere on Dockspin somewhere. I just can't get to it. He had been in the ER earlier that day. The dispatcher said they would do what they could and call back with any more information. I hung up and jumped back in on chat. And it says, Jesse, are you still with us? Please don't do anything drastic. Help is on the way. I'm sorry that this is happening to you.
Did you call the police?
Yes, but I didn't know his exact address.
I'm sure they can find it. I hope so.
Holy shit, this is real.
We went round and round like this for a while in a panic, and then
I feel better now.
he went offline. The next day I got a message from Malcolm Farewell. Yes, Jesse was my brother. I'm so sorry that I didn't respond to this as soon as I got your message. Maybe things would have gone differently. I'm flying out to Colorado tonight, and we're going to have the funeral in 3 days. Jesse didn't have any friends. You are welcome to attend. Let me know. I'll send you the details as soon as they're worked out.
Oh. Damn.
Malcolm. I couldn't tell why it was so important to me. I met Jesse online and I barely knew him, but it was important to me. I booked the flight as soon as I finished reading Malcolm's message. There were only 6 people at Jesse's funeral: me, Malcolm and his family, and the priest. I expected Malcolm to say a few words in memory of his brother, but he declined. I felt the urge to say something myself, but it felt too awkward. After the funeral, Malcolm thanked me for coming and I offered my condolences. I was about to leave it at that, but I couldn't. What happened exactly, I asked. Does anybody want to do Malcolm?
You want to go for it, Sparky, or
I don't think I've had many lines.
Right.
My brother was very troubled, said Malcolm. Over the years, I tried to help him, and he didn't want my help, and I couldn't force it on him. This was always how it ended. But his arm, there was something wrong with it. Nobody believed. Oh, wait a minute. That's.
Yeah, but his arm, there really was something wrong with it. Nobody believed, but he sent me a picture. I saw it.
I'll put on a sad smile. Jesse went to art school for a few years. He was good at that stuff.
Oh, he went to art school. That's why.
Oh no, this is just. Oh God, parallels abound. Parallels, fucking abound.
Oh, it's sad. Let it wash over me. Let's see.
Well, it was nice to meet you, and I'm sorry again about your brother. Yes, this is you.
Thanks, said Malcolm. Then he gathered his family and left the church.
I stayed there for a long time, reflecting on how sad it was. I thought about how lucky I was to have my family and people who cared about me, and about how that was the greatest thing in life. I wondered what life would be like without that, how I took it for granted. But there was nothing granted about it. I resolved to change that and to treat each bond of love as a fragile miracle. I stood up and turned to leave when my phone buzzed again against my thigh. I pulled it out and looked at it. There was a notification from the Discord app. I had deleted my server, but hadn't gotten around to removing the app yet. As I looked at the notification, my mind swirled, trying to make sense of what I was seeing. It was a new DM from Wicked Ways. It said, "All I need is the smallest crack."
Dun dun dun.
Pretty yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
That was an interesting.
Maybe it was alien semen. Who knows?
Yeah.
Sounds like Jesse's arm was turning into Daniel Larson's trench foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, he had the right idea. Cut it off because that shit was already in black. Necrosis has set in, so.
Yeah, I don't think it was necessarily. And did he die from that? Like, did he die because he didn't do it right? You think? I don't know.
Who knows? But
I mean,
it
it's a sad
seems
story.
with that message, all I need is the smallest crack.
Yeah.
yeah, something
was
is
something else
walking
going on.
around in his body and flipping.
Yeah.
Also, we have.
I mean, other than that, I will say hashtag literally me. Literally me.
Yeah, literally us. We all have Discord. What a relatable
we have
story.
Discord. He's got Discord. He's like, guys, you guys mean the world to me. I think you're all like real friends. And he's like an art guy that failed. It's brilliant. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was just gonna say, I was looking at the chat, and apparently we have someone that really likes Brazil. All I'm seeing is Brazil, do Brazil, yes, and I don't know what that says in Portuguese.
is he a bot?
I'm not sure. I want to say it is, but he seems harmless. He seems harmless. I'm gonna let it stay.
Well, as long as
Do
he's
Brazil,
not,
yes, I
advertising.
live in Brazil. That's what it's translating as. So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
live in
As
Brazil.
long as he's not talking about sexy singles in my area, then I think I'm good with it.
Yeah, then I will make sure to delete those bots as soon as they come in.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, that was an interesting story.
It was well written.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna go towards more of a what do you call it? Because the title of it was called I watch madness spread its dark wings and descend on my Discord server. I thought it was going to be like a virus the guy downloaded, and boom, his Discord server's been corrupted by some sort of
Yeah.
Discordkitten.exe.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah. I kind of had an idea a while ago to do a story where it's like it's a Discord server story, but instead of it, it's almost like it's like a whodunit,
Yeah.
where like people keep dying, people keep showing up dead, so somebody has to figure out like who's killing all the Discord people.
Also, I 100%
Yeah.
stand by my statement. If somebody said that they were going to chop their arm off in general, people would be like, "Yeah, do it,
Yeah.
pussy." Won't.
The whole
Well, that's just. Oh, sorry.
The doxing part though that kind of confused me a bit. The whole like, revealing someone's name and just outright saying I'm stalking you all. Like,
Yeah.
what was the point of that?
Exactly.
I mean,
Well, I think it was supposed to imply.
But then, how did the creature know?
Yeah,
I feel like they could have done some. There could have been some weirder occurrences, to be honest, just to kind of hammer home that it was some sort of supernatural thing.
Yeah, there were
Because
some point. Oh, sorry.
Because it could have just been a crazy person, which maybe that's the whole. Maybe that's what it's trying to pose the question. Like, is this person just a crazy recluse, and that's the horror of the story? Is it this sad man's life, or is something actually fucking like wrong with him? Is there actually something supernatural going on?
I mean, they could have leaned fully into the 4chan investigators story, into it. He kept on uploading weird pictures.
Yeah,
and they had to decipher it and stuff like that.
I honestly thought that moment where he was like, "Oh, I know your name. I'm stalking you." Yeah. I thought there would be more moments like that where he's going in and out of consciousness.
I mean, have you guys
that's
ever heard the 4chan I Am God story?
Yes, I remember the I Am God one from 4chan.
Yeah,
is that the one where? Yeah, he kept uploading. Was it the one where he was spot the location, win a prize kind of thing, and then they actually found?
Well, no, that's a different one.
This is different.
Yeah, he had an old computer and he kept finding files on it and he kept uploading them to 4chan and they deciphered it, and once they unlocked all the files, it made this really horrific face.
And it says, "I am God."
I am God.
Yeah. I think what they had to do is they had to, decipher it all in from binary or whatnot.
Yeah, that might make a good one for a future stream.
Oh yeah. I'd be interested in reading that again.
Yeah. It was a good story. It was an interesting story. I liked it.
Like I said, it didn't fall into the usual creepypasta tropes of the walls were bleeding.
Yeah. I honestly thought I was gonna go that route for a bit with the green ooze or whatnot, but
yeah,
no, it had a good steady of of where it was going. So
yeah,
and your arm will ooze green slime.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they do that every Tuesday.
What his arm looked like, but when he took it to the doctor, it was fine. So was it all in their heads and that?
Yeah, and I think that was the whole thing that I feel the story was trying to go for, was this weird malevolent being, because at the end you find out it says, "I'll always find a crack," and I think that's the whole thing. Guy fucked up his arm, and somehow that little ooze species thing got in there, and it's sentient and it's wanting to spread.
The bit where he sent him the picture of his arm, I was half expecting it he's just sent me a picture of his normal arm, and then later on down the line he looks at it again and he can see what it actually looks like. That would have been a nice twist.
There is something, just the idea of there's something horrifying about you go to the doctors, you see the arm all fucked up, and then you go to the doctors and you show them the arm, and then there's nothing there. And then the moment you go away from the doctors, it comes back again.
Yeah.
There's something horrifying about that.
Oh, I definitely agree.
Yeah, that brings up.
It's almost there was a scene from. There was a scene from. Yeah, you think there was a scene from It, where it was the girl with the abusive dad.
Oh
that,
yeah, is this the one?
And she had the part.
Is this the one where she's in the bathroom?
In the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the bathroom and she looks in the mirror and it's all bloody. And then she tries to tell her dad, and her dad can't see it. Yeah. And then that's doubly scary because the dad is gonna beat her ass. So she's got two things after her now. She's got the supernatural, and then her dad thinks she's just fucking with him. Yeah. You worry me sometimes. You worry me.
Well,
That was the scariest part, was the abusive dad, in that everything else was kind of hokey. I didn't like it when those people got slapped around.
you were gonna say
So
something.
yeah, it was a fun series.
I was just wanting to say, fellas, this was a good evening to be on. I'm going to be getting off now because I just need to prepare for some personal things for tomorrow.
Oh, I gotcha.
So
Yeah, you got to make sure Bowser gets.
Yeah, make sure to bring him out. You know, we want him in the studio.
Oh yeah,
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
I mean, I'm going to be taking the trash out, so and that trash includes him.
But don't give him his coat. You know.
Don't give him his jacket back.
No, absolutely
Don't
not.
give him his hentai back.
It's cold outside. What am I supposed to do?
Put the sock in his mouth. Put it. I don't want to hear his voice.
The sock.
Oh God, he's left a stain on the floor.
Oh, God. He got a little excited with the lollipop story. God damn it.
Yeah, he got so scared by the last one, he pissed himself.
It's like that's...
Take care, fellas.
All right, Alchemist. It was great having you on, man. Take care.
Thank you for having me on. Goodbye.
no
This is better theater than Shakespeare in the Park.
Oh, speaking of Shakespeare,
This bit.
there is a little thing in my area that I live in called Drunk Shakespeare, and I'm actually thinking about doing this as like an idea for like my streams as well. But Drunk Shakespeare more or less is, hey, we'll do a Shakespeare show, and about like all the actors except for the main actors, they're all sober, but the main actor gets fucking drunk and tries to do his lines.
I think it would be great if everybody was fucking drunk. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And there's just a couple sober people. Let's just try and wrangle them.
Yeah, like I was
watch
thinking
that
like
shit.
an idea, like maybe we find a script online or like a script to a show, and we try to, you know, read that, but we're all fucking drunk and we derail it.
I've just
that
looked
would
at
be
the Discord
interesting.
as well. Kuko says he'll be about 20 minutes, so we should have him soon. Just make sure that nobody else joins the green room, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
There we go. So yeah. Kuko will be joining us shortly, ladies and gentlemen. But I guess what we'll do now is we'll go to our second wheel, which are the videos and other stuff that we are going to be looking at tonight. And well, we've got a fuck ton of this shit here. I'd say 50% of it comes from our good fella, Goodly Draws.
I just like sending people weird shit. It's great.
Goodly finds weird shit on the internet.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let me close out Alchemist. There we go. Nope. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and spin that wheel and see what we get.
I love that you put Drunk Alchemist above his head as well. So we
Yeah,
remember
to
make sure we're not platforming a pedophile. Actually.
Oh well.
The Shannon Bob fight.
But
I'm rubbing my fucking hands together.
File.
Yeah, a PDF file.
Yeah.
I love that that's the new term that the internet's coined.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, our first video tonight is Chris Chan and Bob fight, but they're Squidward and Mr. Krabs. So I'm going to exit the full screen. Let me remove that from the wheel.
I'm having a heart attack. Oh.
I love this format so fucking much. The Chris and Bob fight. It's amazing.
I'm currently working on my version of that. I got to give thanks to Sokotoan for helping me write the script. I'm going to be recording some lines probably right after this stream or tomorrow morning. So
I'm actually surprised this meme hasn't taken off sooner. Like, this is only like a newish thing. Like, I'm surprised like when it first came out, the clip that people weren't making their own edits of it.
All right, let me share this screen with you guys here. Shoot, share your screen, change windows. There we go. All right, can you guys see it on my end?
Yeah, we can see it.
All right, let me share it with the guys here in the studio. All right. All right, so this is Chris Chan and Bob fight, but they're Squidward and Mr. Krabs.
This does not even deserve a proper introduction, because this is dead serious. painting I did of the Krusty Krab a few months ago. Everyone in Bikini Bottom, Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob, they're angry at me. It's my fault. I admit it. It's my fault. I want everything about that art off the internet. I'll send in detectives, I'll send in police, I'll send everything in my power. Just get it off the air.
Mr. Squidward?
Oh no.
Yes, Mr. Krabs.
Why does that fit Bob so
That
well?
blasted thing off.
I love the music.
Don't
Just
care.
goes well
I
with
don't care
it.
what you do. You get your drawing out of there tonight.
I'm working on it.
Go work on it.
I
Do
am
you
wor-
realize?
I'm
Do
working
you
on-
realize something? Let me tell you, me boy. If Plankton sees that formula on your artwork that you put on the internet, he would make his own Krabby Patties, and I would lose me money and we'd be out of a job.
Is that really a bad thing? I mean, if you think about it.
You go and get that stuff off the internet.
I'm working on it. I was making a YouTube video telling everyone to get their art off the internet, and I was gonna send SpongeBob to go.
Oh no, you get him off.
It's out of my control. I don't know where to go.
You loaded them up
I don't know
there,
where to
you get him out of there.
I'm working on it.
Go do it.
I'm doing. I'm sorry.
I'll stay up all night with you if I have to. You won't get any sleep until that stuff's off.
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
Get in there and
Just picture
start.
Mr. Krabs trying
I'm
to chop
working
down
on
the
it.
internet.
Let me do this stupid video so I can tell everyone my command to get my art off the internet.
Listen, I don't want to get kicked out of my own restaurant by Plankton. And what you just did was stick a knife in me back and kill me.
Sounds like a good idea. What about
I think
now?
this is
What was that?
Nothing. I'm working on it.
Just get it out of there.
This is great.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So yeah, please get my art off the internet now. Curse SpongeBob and Patrick and paste them, whatever.
Well, that was lovely.
This is good. I love the voices. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Bob's Mr. Krabs' voice fits really well with Bob. That's kind of weird.
He really does. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what else is on the wheel. For like videos and such.
Oh, you're not. You're showing.
Yeah, you're
You're not
showing
showing
the.
the-
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I'm sorry.
You're showing the PDF. You're
My
showing
bad.
the document.
My bad, guys. I forgot to share that screen with y'all. I'm a fucking dumbass.
What kind of operation are you running here?
I'm working on it.
What kind of clown show is this?
All
I'm
right.
cutting it down.
Get my agent on the phone.
All right.
Mario RPG. If it, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
This is Mario RPG. If it was hammy. So I wonder how this one's going to be.
That'd be great.
Your RPG if it was ham.
my
Hamster.
gosh.
This is a Twitter video.
Hamster.
Yeah, so that's going to be about a minute long. I saw it earlier, so.
Good stuff.
Hamster.
All right, let me close the screen again. Open up the document, wherever the fuck it is. Oh, there it is. Jericho Photography says, or Photography says, I'm working on it. Go work on it.
Working on it.
Did you boys get paint all over me first dollar?
All right, let me share my screen with you guys in Discord first.
To be fair, I thought it would kind of be funnier with Patrick and Mr. Krabs because they have a more of like.
Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. Patrick would be better for the role of Chris, you know?
Yeah, because he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yeah, the whole thing with like, who's that Manta guy with his ID?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Man Ray.
Man Ray. This is your wallet. Yeah.
All right. You guys are able to
Let's
see
take
the
a look
screen?
at this. Yeah.
So this is Mario RPG, if it was hammy. So here we go.
Hamster.
Okay, I can vibe with this. This is
Yeah.
Hey, schmoovin'.
schmoovin' and groovin'.
Amsterdams.
Oh my god. You know, it's been a while since I've last heard the Amsterdams. hamster dance.
Yeah.
This is like a Kia Soul advert with a promotion with Mario RPG.
Really funny. You know, people in our generation, they look at like stuff like skipping toilet, like, man, this is brain rot. But then you have stuff like this, and you kind of wonder, no, isn't this kind of the same?
Yeah.
It's the same. Every generation looks at what the other generation is doing and is like, ugh, what filth, what horror.
Yeah, exactly.
I also relate to
this is the thing.
Peanuts dancing because that's exactly how I used to dance at like school discos.
Yeah.
Shuffling my feet back and forth.
Well, that was wholesome.
The problem is, yeah, if you want to talk about the things that our generation were fucking looking at, it's like you would go on to Newgrounds and you would see the most god awful shit. You would see Hitler penis gore, fucking orgasm. At the age of 12 years old, at the ripe old age of 12.
And then, you know,
and you'd just be scarred.
We've all unfortunately seen like the Meat and Fuck Kingdom. Also, goodly, when are we getting a playthrough of Meat and Fuck Kingdom?
I don't know what my audience even is anymore. Never. We're never getting Meat and Fuck Kingdom. We're getting Go and Fuck Yourself Kingdom. How about
Fine,
that?
I'll do it myself. I'm starting an OnlyFans, and we're gonna play it there.
And I probably won't be able to add everyone in the fucking server for that.
One-player game. I can't join you.
Oh my god!
You can co-commentate. That's what I do. All my guests, they don't get to play shit. I play the games, and they sit there like the little brother, the proverbial little brother, and they read the chat.
Oh my gosh!
Got him.
All right. Well, that was 2 videos. Very short, very sweet. Yeah. I think they were wholesome. Well, the last one was wholesome.
Yeah.
Jericho says, I saw Meat Spin back in my youth. I also did too. That was an interesting time.
Yeah, because usually your
that
friends,
spins me right back around.
Oh my god.
Hey, if you want to get free video games, go to meatspin.com. Oh, you son of a...
Oh man, who remembers? I know I saw this earlier in the chat. Someone said, 2 girls, 1 cup. Man, who remembers that old video? That was...
No, I don't think... That's the thing is, you don't even... There are people that have never seen it, but they still know what it is.
Yeah,
because it was all over the fucking... All the reactions.
I think I killed it. I killed it with alcoholism. I burned it from my brain with large amounts of tequila.
Well, sorry, Sparky.
You know what makes me...
We're going to react to it.
You know what makes... What makes me fucking angry is I can't find... Like, you can't just Google Goatsy and get the real image immediately. It makes me mad.
Because that's totally something I would do, Goodly.
Yeah, I totally just like looking at Goatsy all day, every day, 24 hours straight. In my dreams as well.
It is an important part of internet history. And it's being erased. It's being erased from the history books. That's called erasure. That's called revisionist history. We don't support that kind of thing.
My God.
On this program, on this channel.
You know, before we continue with the wheel, I do want to say, who all remembers One Man, One Stump? That was a fucking weird video, man. All I gotta say is, guy with one leg does something with another.
Oh, okay.
It's more or less like, hey, Luigi, it's 4 p.m. Time for your pegging session.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's not 2 guys, 1 hammer, because that's just 2 people killing a guy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've never seen it, and I don't want to see that. I think that shit's fucked up, man.
Me neither.
I've unfortunately seen One Man, One Jar.
I wish I had the soundboards up. I'd play the flipping Russian magic clips. Some of you fuckers need Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I guess it's time to go back to some of the creepypastas, so...
Do we have to?
Yes. I know there's a lot more videos, but we have a little new formula we're going here. So, I guess before we spin, what are you guys going to bet on that we read next? Because
True power.
I'm going to bet my money on My Name is OP.
True power.
All right. Let's see if we get true power. Holy shit!
Hey.
Damn.
Honestly, folks, this shit is not rigged.
This, look, this is not rigged whatsoever. I'm surprised it actually hit true power. Okay, so.
Yeah. I find the crack. I find a single crack, and I will get there. I wish I memorized what it said. I could do a fucking meme there, but I already forgot what it said.
Oh, Sock, did you remove the 2 from the other wheel?
Oh, yes, I did. No worries there.
Yeah. I hope this is just the Kanye West song. No one man should have all that power.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink really quickly.
What was the name of that song? My big fat stupid twisted fucked up effed up fudged up fantasy?
The fuck?
It was something like that. My big dark twisted beautiful effed up fantasy. That was the name of the song, right?
I believe so. I'm not a
Like dark
Kanye
twisted
enthusiast.
Me neither. I don't like the guy at all, but you know, everybody knows about him.
Oh, Goodly, I have one question for you though. Since we're talking about Kanye. Can you answer this for me?
Yeah.
Who was in Paris?
Fucking French people. Why do you always everybody always asks me that? Like who do you think was in Paris? The fucking French.
Oh, Kuko should have been here because I just see Metal Gear Solid 3 mentioned in this fucking story.
Oh no. He'll show up. He'll weasel his way in here. He'll find his.
The short one.
He's gonna come in and all you're gonna hear is, "Huh, kept you waiting, huh?"
Kept you waiting.
But before we start our story, I'm gonna go grab a drink of ginger ale.
Damn.
We'll be back after these short ads.
Oh yeah, I just saw. I've always been a huge fan of Metal Gear Solid. It's funny. I'm on the Sock channel where he loves Metal Gear and Kuko loves Metal Gear. I don't know. I know shit about Metal Gear, but I've never played a single Metal Gear game.
Oh,
There's so much shit I don't know.
I played the first 3, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, and Peace Walker, I think.
Oh, I'm still trying to play through Peace Walker, actually.
I played through Metal Gear Solid. I played Metal Gear Solid 1 to death because I had it on the original PlayStation. But
Nice. Oh, speaking of Metal Gear Solid 1, so I decided to cave in and get the Master Collection. The only reason why I got it was because I wanted to have Metal Gear Solid on the go. You know, because I have a Switch. So I was like, all right. I didn't realize that there's like 3 difficulties. You got hard, easy, and original. And if I'm correct, original is like the Japanese difficulty.
yeah.
And it's kind of a mixture of hard and easy mode. Because I didn't realize this until after I played through the entire campaign. I say campaign, I should say story, my bad. But, like, I found this out when I was going through the Vulcan fight. If you try using the Nikita on Vulcan...
Cryptic metaphor.
Literally, Vulcan can shoot your rockets down on the original difficulty. But easy and hard, he doesn't even shoot it. He just gets hit with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun learning that out.
Yeah, thank you, Metal Gear Awesome, for ruining the Vulcan Raven fight for me, because every time I hear his voice, it's a cryptic metaphor. The Raven on my head.
That was actually my first introduction to Metal Gear, was through Eco Raptor's Metal Gear Awesome! Ugh.
Yeah.
Didn't even break a sweat. Shit, killed the dog by sweating.
Alright, so you guys got the story pulled up?
Yep.
Alright, I'll begin. Goodly Draws in the chat says, I love Ubisoft. Yes. I love workplace harassment. I love not owning the games I purchase. I love the rabbits and not having a proper Rayman game since 2007.
Well, you don't have to snitch on me like that. Jesus Christ. Good God, Kuko's going to be so mad at me when he comes in.
My gosh.
I love having open world collectathon games.
I mean, you kind of put it out there, Goodly, so...
Put it out there. Well, how dare you make me face consequences for my own actions?
Well, at least it's not a Bethesda game and you have Todd Howard breathing down your neck saying, why haven't you installed Skyrim again?
Oh,
It just
Ubisoft.
works.
That's a
It
funny
just
name
works.
of. That's a funny way of spelling. What's that new fucking game?
Starfield.
Starfield. Yeah, that's a weird, funny way of spelling Starfield. Why don't you buy my game? Come on.
Was Ubisoft the company? Because there were a lot of companies that got exposed for a lot of horrible, horrible things going on behind the scenes. Was Ubisoft the one where there, like a pregnant woman had like breast milk in her fridge and it got
Oh no,
stolen
that's
from her?
Activision.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
Activision.
Activision had a lot
Okay.
of shit. Yeah.
The
That is
Cosby
fucked.
Suite.
Oh, the Cosby
Some
Suite. No, no.
Jesus.
You don't think that's made up? There's no way that's a real thing that happened.
Well, it's entertain. Look, all entertainment industries are corrupt and have bad people in them.
Of
we
course.
hear about Hollywood the most because Hollywood is just the biggest fucking totem that siphons up all the power and the degeneracy. But if you see from the game dev shit behind the scenes, like everywhere is like that. Everywhere is like that.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, no matter where you go. Oh, I just saw your message, Kuko. Let me add you in. All right.
Yay, we wasted so much time.
we wasted a good amount of time for Kuko to join in. All right. Let me message him.
He can watch. He can read this shit.
All right. Kuko, you finally made it.
I was expecting him to come in and say, "Listen here, you little shit."
Yeah.
You can hear us, right, Kuko? Oh.
Finally made it, guys. I
Hell
managed
yeah.
to
Hooray.
beat for another one.
If you're waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, and as soon as you just joined, we got 2 more viewers, so we're back to 10 viewers.
God damn, I must be a fan favorite.
Yeah.
You are a
Well, we
legend
lost
amongst.
3 at the start with with White Bowser being here.
Oh yeah, if you have the chance, I'll have the VOD.
No, I'm
up.
looking. I'm looking at stream.
Oh, yeah.
Man. But we are reading a True Power, and I realized in the story it has Metal Gear mentioned.
Oh no! Which Metal Gear?
Metal Gear Solid 3, the special edition. Or
Oh,
substance.
Yeah, Substance.
Yeah. God, I couldn't fucking say that.
Colonel, my ass. Metal Gear.
Well,
Shit, fuck.
you know, we've been talking a little bit about Metal Gear before you came in, but I just gotta say, I'm really liking Fortnite right now because they finally dropped not only just my boy Snake, but also Raiden. into
Peter
the game.
Griffin.
Yeah, Peter's in it too, but you know.
Peter.
Hey,
12-year-old me would have loved Fortnite. It's like, it's everything I ever wanted in a video game. I've got, like, Peter Griffin, but also fucking Jack Skellington. Like, I would have, my mind would have been fucking blown. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You mean
still not
Jack
going to play
Skellington
it,
from
but...
Fortnite? Rick and Morty from Fortnite?
Yeah.
Naruto from Fortnite?
Oh, I'm not going to...
Ariana
I'm not gonna
Grande
like
from
that.
Fortnite?
Eminem
Jeez.
from
Mega
Fortnite?
Man from Fortnite?
Oh my
Is
god.
Mega Man? Is Eminem?
There's
Is
actually.
Eminem in Fortnite?
I guess one more thing I will say before we actually need to read the story. I've been hearing rumors that they're gonna add in Solidus Snake into Fortnite.
No,
Oh,
that
that-
is not Solid Snake.
Now people can
Starts
actually make
playing
that.
father and son.
I want to add Metal Gear Rex.
That would be pretty cool for like a Fortnite event. Metal Gear Rex appears.
Walks through the map just destroying everyone.
All right. Does everyone have the story pulled up?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I got True Power pulled up. Oh, it's
So-
just straight up a Metal Gear pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll read for the first couple paragraphs. So, True Power. I've stopped being able to count how many days that it's been since it happened. I've always been a huge fan of Metal Gear Solid. A lot of people would
It's
say,
much like everybody else.
a lot of people would say that it makes me an idiot, since Kojima's writing pisses people off, and that's somehow my fault. They're my favorite because my older brother used to play them when they first came out, and he let me watch, and I've always wanted to be like him. He's dead now. I guess I'm going to fulfill my dream. One day.
Kojima's right. It doesn't piss people off. It just confuses them.
Yeah, I actually have a coworker. She's just like, what the fuck is Kojima's work? He just makes movies, not video games. I'm like, that's the beauty of Kojima.
Well, he wanted to be a movie maker.
Who is the
Sorry.
Lalo?
Who are the Patriots?
I really hope that the story also is like tells you to play a certain OST while you're reading. I really hope we get another one of those.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
One day, when I go out of school a few hours early because of a fire in the cafeteria kitchens,
I hate when
I went to my local pawn
Watch
shop.
out! It's the appetizer.
I went to my local pawn shop, which sometimes carries the carries the odd gem. School was going to be over soon, and I'd be saving up my money to get something to treat myself with. Recently, someone had sold their box copy of Substance with the special edition of Metal Gear Solid 3. It's almost a collector's piece at this point, when it has the shrink wrap still on. So, I don't know why someone decided to pawn it off at a local junk shop. Excuse me. However, it was being sold for the cheaps, and I wasn't going to just let it pass me by. I got home and tried to open the box. It was strangely dusty, but I popped the disc into the console anyways. Some of the old dust got inside my eyes and then also into my mouth. When I turned the console on, I was greeted by the Konami logo from Metal Gear Solid 1. Strange, because Konami games stopped using the Police Knots jingle by the time that Substance was released. The game opened to the save menu, and the only file there had a picture of Psycho Mantis. Psycho Mantis.
Check out the Discord.
You like Discord, don't you?
Psycho Mantis.
He's gonna just...
Metal Gear. Liquid Snake. Sniper Wolf.
Oh my gosh. DARPA chief. Out of my morbid curiosity, I opened the save.
Tech Corp president.
Excuse me. Psycho Mantis was breaking the fourth wall as per usual. Still, I wasn't sure what he was doing in a copy of Substance. By all rights, he shouldn't have been born yet. And I wasn't sure how exactly a hacked MGS3 MGS disc had gotten into a sealed Substance box. In fact, that dust had been strange as well. It wasn't as though the game was that old. Once Mantis began to speak, he wheezed in his characteristic way as he floated in the office. Kuko, would you like to pick up?
Let's see here. Open up.
That was strategic. You just wanted to do a Psycho Mantis impression again.
Maybe.
I mean, do you want me to start talking like this?
Oh my.
Kind of like that.
If you could get closer to the mic, that'd be great.
It's gonna kill your voice though.
Here, let me try this.
Alright.
I have a headset on, so it's gonna be a little awkward to do it.
Understandable.
Once Mantis began to speak, he wheezed in his characteristic way as he floated in his office. This isn't a trick, you know. It's real power. Jeez, everyone and their mom had heard of the DualShock, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that for the full thing.
Yeah, maybe just for like Mantis's voice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read normal.
My gosh.
Your voice is gonna check out like, nah, I'm out of here.
I don't know, it's actually not that taxing compared to the last couple of voices. Oh no, this actually ain't that bad.
It sounds like it is.
Except he didn't just ask me to set down my controller. He also asked me to stand up straight. I did. Because what the hell, right?
All right.
Stand up straight, puff out your chest. Correct posture is important.
Indeed.
Put gun to roof of mouth.
Oh no!
Gaslighting
Make sure
the video game.
There's
You
no
want
harm
to kill
in
yourself.
You like killing
You want to
yourself
kill
in
yourself,
Minecraft.
don't you?
Oh, I should do a Psychomantis reading of like the low tier god speech.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
You should kill yourself now. You should kill yourself right now, Snake.
Okay. There's no harm in doing silly shit in a video game when nobody's around to see you looking like a dumb asshole.
Imagine his mom walks in and is just like, ha! Dumbass.
Someone's filming him.
Dumbass. You dumbass.
Where did I go wrong?
I was standing there in my living room when suddenly my arm jerked up on its own cord.
Oh, I don't like where this
Like
is going.
someone had tied a rope to my wrist and yanked it. I could feel my shoulder pop, and I had to bite my lip not to cry. What an actual pussy. What an actual fucking pussy.
Oh, my arm hurts.
My fingers fell off. Go fuck yourself.
My fingers fell.
Boo fucking who? I passed 10 kidney stones. Boo fucking who?
Oh my god!
Oh, my arm fell off.
My ears burn.
Oh, here we go. I can start.
Giving me a wedgie.
You see, my psychokinetic powers are able to work, even though I'm not physically present to control you. I have no hands to move you with. But you aren't the one moving your right arm. And now your left.
He flicked his right hand up towards the top of the screen, and his wrist rose violently to meet the other one.
No! Touch your toes!
Wait,
Let me see them grippers, boy!
Psychomantis, why are you going for the toes?
I'm just picturing him like making him do like a JoJo pose, like.
I'm imagining him doing
My
like
YouTube career will be 6 feet under if any word gets out about this.
I'm imagining him doing. Now put your right foot in.
Now put your right foot out.
And do the pokey.
Cha-cha, real smooth.
Cha-cha, real smooth. Do the Harlem Shake.
Now watch me whip. And watch me nay-nay.
I just read the next sentence. I realized why he's such an actual wimp.
Oh no.
The cruel fact about being a nerd is that even though I'm not that old, I don't have good flexibility in my muscles. I couldn't help but cry at this point, and my hands reached just below my knees to where it felt like the back of my thighs were on fire. But then kept reaching.
I'm just
You mean to tell
imagining
me a
doing
Metal
like
Gear
who
Solid
was that
fan?
fitness instructor on TV that was like all hyper, like come on, get those arms up.
Oh,
Work
I
those
remember that
glutes.
guy. Like the gay guy.
You won't you won't get into the Olympics with that, son.
Oh. I wish I knew his name because I know exactly who you're talking about. But I don't know who the fuck he is.
Velociraptor in chat says, "What creepypasta are you guys reading?" We are reading True Power. It's a Metal Gear creepypasta.
Effeminate male gym coach. I want to fucking look this up. Richard Simmons. Richard Simmons. Come on, reach those toes. Reach those toes. You love video games, don't you? I can tell you love video games. You're so out of shape. You're so out of shape. We gotta get up on our tippity toes and leap.
God.
You've got to start leaping.
You've got to start leaping. All right, let's see here.
The point of this isn't to be your personal fitness regiment, of course.
Mantis seemed to be amused by my attempts to straighten up again. However, my muscles seemed to lock up whenever I tried.
The point is, you're now under my control. And nothing more than a pathetic puppet. Now, what am I going to do with my new toy?
I don't like that.
Dripping with disdain.
I wish I could play the more
Let's
critical.
read into your memory, I mean mine.
I wish I could play the most critical clip.
He paused thoughtfully and seemed to strike on something. My mind was filled with the image of the pistol my mother kept in the bedside drawer. Oh no!
What is it with you Americans are just leaving handguns around your house?
I was joking about the gun barrel to roof of mouth thing. I was serious, guys.
Oh my god. This is gonna turn like how Meryl is in MGS1.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd seen it once, but I've always been afraid to ask why she had it. Why she had it. It's like that's a weird sentence. It's still so hard to think of her is dead, even though I had to drag her out of the computer room myself, so that she won't be staring at me as I type. Oh, I see. Oh, so that escalated quickly.
Oh, fuck.
I deserve it. I deserve it, but I just can't stand the judgment.
Good. You know what to do, don't you? You've played video games, right? Like Call of Duty? Oh no.
He crossed his arms and opened his mouth to speak, even though I can't see his mouth because he has a fucking ventilation mask on. Gas mask.
That's your brother's, isn't it? Well, you've seen him play. It's easy. Point.
He pointed at the television that separated us.
And shoot!
I have to bring my hand up to do this, by the way. Every time, like, while also holding the microphone on my headset.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to get an actual mic. He fired the imaginary gun, and my legs were seized with the compulsion to walk. Do you want to take over while I still do the Psychomantis lines?
Oh yeah,
I can take over. Where are we up to?
And then I'll just read Psychomantis' lines here.
My brother was homesick that day.
Yep.
Yeah.
My brother was homesick that day. Well, that's what he told our mom. But really, he had gotten behind on a school assignment and had stayed home to finish reading The Catcher in the Rye and write a paper. Maybe if he'd been less lazy, he wouldn't be dead. I needed to take a minute.
Oh, sick burn!
You're supposed to hit her. Damn right I'm gonna hit that. I'm not sure if it was me or him that did. Oh, I felt like I was going to throw up. My parents both worked at the same workplace, and they drove to and from work together. He hasn't let me clean the blood off my hands. The keyboard had stopped being sticky. At least, it felt like it was covered in dry, tacky dust. I know if I look down, it'll be just smears of rust crusted on it. I don't want to. He made me just now. It was... After he made me do what I did, he sat me down to speak one more time. Go.
Oh, yeah. One more time.
Our little experiment.
Oh, what word was it?
Our little experiment.
Little experiment. Let me see. Our little experiment. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I got a little lost for a second.
Oh, you're good.
I was skimming the rest of the page just to, like, see.
Our little experiment is over. I've collected the psychometric nanomachine data the Patriots needed. It's always the fucking Patriots. Oh, boo fucking who.
Lolly lule lo.
The weirdest thing is, this isn't the weirdest thing that's ever happened in Metal Gear Solid. It makes
this isn't the weirdest shit.
Yeah. There's been a lot more
this
stuff.
is just in character. This is just canon. This whole pasta is just canon.
Yeah.
He looked at his gloved hand, pretending to examine his nails.
Oh.
But now, this is where the fun part starts.
I wonder, will the...
I wonder, will the goat eat you alive? You still have a few rounds left in the gun, you know.
I'm going to die in a few days anyway. Whenever I try to turn the faucet on, I can't put my hands in the water. I can't dip my head in the stream to drink. I can't walk into the kitchen. There's only one thing that I think he'll let me eat. And I'm not gonna eat it.
Oh no!
I called it. I fucking called it.
Jesus
I refuse
Christ.
to be a monster, even if he made me one. I'm not sure if I can stand to die first, but my throat hurts so much. I've heard that in the shade, a human being can last a whole 7 days without water. I don't want to find out if that's true. Why haven't the neighbors come to check on me? Didn't anyone hear the gunshots? If you're
They were
reading-
actually in one of the fucking missile silos from like MGS3
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
in Zanzibar.
If you're reading this, please come to the address below. I don't know if you're able to make it in time. I don't know if I'm strong enough. This Word document was discovered at the scene of a grim murder-suicide, provided an unfortunate context to the bloody scene. While it sounds like the ramblings of someone unable to accept their actions, I was struck enough by the mention of the Patriots to make a copy of the file and post it here. You fool!
Oh no, you've doomed us
Killed
all!
almost one-
You fool! You've killed us all!
You've upset natural
You
order!
killed me! You killed
I
me!
just feel that is just amazing. It's like he's doing his job and he didn't think to do his job. He's like, oh cool, another Metal Gear fan. Oh, we better do something about this.
Of course, it mentioned Metal Gear.
Oh, he
Is
likes
that a Metal Gear
too. Oh.
reference?
It mentions the Patriots.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
he's
that's
dead.
a really fucked up thing. I'm gonna post about it online.
Yeah.
Feels almost.
I
It
just
feels
looked at
almost
the
wrong
wheel.
to be posting here, even as the boys and girls at the lab are processing the evidence in the file. Still, the longer I keep the file on my computer instead of out on the web, the more I worry someone will discover I stole evidence. Dun dun dun.
Oh yeah, that's the most scary part. Guy stole evidence, guys. Oh my god, had me spooked.
He stole it. He stole the evidence.
He stole my evidence.
He stole the evidence just so he could play Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, sick.
So,
Oh, sick. MGS3. That's a great game.
I love
Yeah,
that. game.
also bullshit. He found the game like still in a shrink wrap in like a secondhand store. That shit would have been on eBay as soon as it was donated.
Yeah, it would have been at least
They never
selling for
put
like
good
$100
shit
plus
out.
dollars easily.
So, final thoughts, or like your thoughts on this entire creepypasta.
Strange.
Psychobatis could have had way more fun with that kid before.
Yeah, there is some. They could have done some goofy shit instead of just cutting. Psycho Mantis never has been one to cut straight to the point.
Yeah.
No, he isn't. Yeah.
He just didn't want to write more paragraphs.
He walked
You're
him upstairs,
watching a
make him
really
tidy his
cool
room, and
creepypasta
flipping say,
You like shitty creepypastas, don't you?
Oh,
Creepypastas to rekindle your youth, but you're not young.
creepypastas.
yeah, maybe Psychobatis
Don't
took him
you?
over, took him on to flipping creepypasta.net, made him write this up.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You're going to use all the cliches.
How many
You're going to
customers,
talk-
I mean suckers?
Oh my
And then
god.
we're going to write Sonic.exe. No!
No!
We're going to make a third story.
God. Man. Yeah, there were like many points in that story. I was just like, oh, I called it.
Oh,
But
man.
I think
Yeah.
you ultimately called it Kuko with the joke
Yeah,
you
no.
made.
No, I
Shoot yourself in the face. Yeah.
I just
Good
can't-
stuff.
Life serves nothing. You serve no purpose. You should off yourself now.
I just can't get the image out of my head of Psycho Mantis being Richard Simmons.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Come on.
Up. Your
Come on.
toesies need to be up. You need to be active. You need to be running, jumping, skipping. It's great to be alive. Yeah.
Work
Good
those
stuff.
glutes out, boy.
Just picture him make him run a mile like Little Mac, and it's just a TV following him.
We
With...
know remote farms in Lincolnshire.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time for our next creepypasta.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys gonna bet on as our next
I'm
story?
gonna bet on Irish Jack because I really don't want to read Clockwork.
All right.
I don't want to read
You
Clockwork
jinxed it now.
Orange.
Well, and does this deal from the last couple of streams still say it's like if somebody does not want to read a certain sentence in Clockwork, they can just skip?
All right.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it
I
really
remember-
bad? Is it one of those? I'm reading the whole fucking thing. I'll read every single goddamn word.
Yeah, read
I
the
cannot
unsavory
stand-
parts that none of us want to read.
Okay, I will say this:
Like-
if there comes a part in the story where it's like something like really fucked up,
There's really bad stuff in that story. Like there's like two
I know.
scenes in particular that are like
Then-
awful.
all right.
Here's the thing that I don't like is I watch these people called like it's like the Michael Leroy channel, and they
Oh
do
yeah, I'm
bad
subscribed to those guys. I'm big
creepypasta.
fans of bad creepypasta.
And I like those guys. But one of the things I can't stand is they'll read the creepypasta, like they'll read Squidward's Suicide or whatever, like a very, very famous creepypastas we've all read.
Yeah.
And they'll get to something fucked up and they'll be like, no, we're not reading that. We're not reading that filth.
See, I'm fine with
We're
that.
not
I
reading
call that
part."
standard.
I hate it. I hate that part. If you're gonna read a story, read the fucking story and read it to the end. Read every last goddamn word.
Well,
or don't read.
I
it
don't
at all.
know. I'm one of those people
It's
that's
my
like,
thing.
if it's really bad, it's like I understand why people would not want to.
yeah.
Because there's
I
some.
do too, but then
The
It's like-
algorithm of YouTube will not allow.
To play it safe, what I've done before, and this is when I was like reading what was that one Harry Potter fan fiction? I forget the name.
My Immortal.
Yeah, My Immortal. When I was reading that with Ket and some of the others, what
Me?
we did, yeah, I read it with you, Sparky, as well, yeah.
Yeah.
But what we did was we replaced all the fucked up stuff with like,
Wholesome stuff like
Yeah.
Vicks Vapor Rub instead of blood or whatever.
Endless
exactly.
giggling. Endless giggling.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
it was giggling.
he gave her a hug.
The airplane was made out of chocolates and it shot up puppies.
Yeah.
The car's still floating above the concert.
I'm still gonna bet on
Yeah.
that we're gonna land on My Name is OP, and I'm more
Honestly, I wouldn't mind looking at. Man, we're almost running out of the backlog of stories. I gotta add some more.
yeah.
Yeah, we
You know
never
what I
finished
just
My
realized is
Immortal
I
either.
was. You know what I just realized is I was so gung ho about you read every single word of that story.
Well, I mean,
and I'm
since you're
just
so brave,
imagining-
Goodway. I mean, since you're so
No,
brave,
I'm
but we'll
just-
make you read all the bad parts.
He'll be
No,
our
but I'm just
censor.
imagining there's like racial slurs in it. There's like the N word in it, and I'm like, God damn it, I gotta.
Yeah, yeah, you're such a tough
great.
guy.
All right, well, we are
Just-
definitely gonna
just
redact
destroy
those.
Okay. Yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
said
fuck
word
it.
for word.
Yeah,
I
Sock, we
did,
never
didn't I?
finished
I
that,
really-
by the way.
I am not gonna
I
let
really
Goodley
fucked
say it
myself.
word for word on the stream.
Yeah, Sock, we never
No,
finished
dude.
My Immortal.
Yeah, no, we still haven't. We still have got like I think 10 more chapters. That whole fucking story was a stroke, but or the parts that we've read up to. But let's spin the wheel.
In case of emergency, break out My Immortal.
Oh!
Oh, there we go.
I messed with
Oh,
the
no.
wrong furry.
Oh, I fucked with the
damn
wrong.
right
I
you
fucked
did.
with Sparky.
Damn right you did.
Oh,
Let's have
boy.
Sparky be the furry.
Yeah, you
Fuck myself. I fucked myself today. See
oh
if I
boy.
could bleed.
Hippidus
Uh-huh.
hoppidus, Christmas on its way.
Why do I feel? Why do I? Get the
Oh,
feeling
it's on
that-
Reddit.
You.
At least
You
it's short.
fucking-
Why do I get the feeling I'm about to be massively attacked?
So, fun fact about this story, I was actually going to read another story, which was called Why Furries, Ruin Fursuits for Me. But I could not find a text version of it. Only the video that CREEPYPASTA did. And really, I don't want to read anything from CREEPYPASTA anymore because, it came out that he's kind of a groomer.
Not the greatest guy ever.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
So, but I found an alternative, which is I messed with the wrong furry. So, I guess I will begin, and whenever we get to like a furry.
Oh yeah. Also, I need to clear something up real quick. Shandico too, just in case you didn't see my message. I didn't submit Clockwork.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was someone else. I forget who said.
Yeah,
that.
We'll just say it's good. We don't laugh ourselves silly.
Yeah, it was me. I love Clockwork. I love Clockwork.
I love Clockwork. Wait, hold
I
on,
love
man.
Clockwork,
Wait,
Charlie.
don't
I
say
love
that out loud.
Clockwork. Damn, I would not say that out loud.
Yeah, be careful where you say that at.
All right.
Yeah.
I see the scariest part of the story right here. It says he's from Portland.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I thought it was San Francisco. I mean, that's also a scary place, but nonetheless. Living in San Francisco, you get to know some quirky people. Vegans, oh, that's scary right there. Vegans.
Oh.
No, I think they're scarier than furries. You know?
Mortal enemy.
Vegans are pretty much the standard, and I can't recall the last time I met a heterosexual.
Heterosexual Frenchman.
Jared seemed like he hit all the marks of being a standard young white guy from Portland. Ear loops, rainbow suspenders, always at the ready, weed. The other two flatmates and I recruited him off of Facebook to fill the empty room. He was moving to the city after getting a job at a theater in town. I think we wanted to be a playwright. I think they meant to say he wanted to be a playwright, but okay, whatever.
That's right. They don't check spelling.
I wanted to be a playwright, so this was a, starting point. Everything was normal when he moved in. He mostly kept to his room, always with the door closed, and we figured he was shy. It was Jared, me, and fiancés Iris and Vera. We were all friends from long before, and Vera, my bad.
Vera.
Me and my English.
Nobody's ever called Vera anymore. That's not a name.
We were all friends from long before, and if I felt like a third wheel, then he felt like a wheel on a completely different tangent bouncing down the highway. And then he left his door open once. I jumped when seeing two cartoon eyes staring at me down the hall. It was a giant cartoon fox.
Oh god, he's a fox.
Oh no, it's Tails.
Wait a minute, Sparky. Yeah. I just want, because you're a furry, there are like certain stereotypes that come with like what you choose as your persona, your fursona, right?
Foxes are the human warrior of like fursuits. Like everyone is a fox at first.
Oh my god.
Before you find like your fursona, like everyone wants to be a fox.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Gotta open up my window because it's getting kind of hot in here.
Yeah, it's pretty warm. It's been warm, strangely, for January.
Not that bad.
Now, people below my apartment can hear me read this creepy, shitty pasta.
Yeah, they're gonna be scared. They're gonna be waking up. They're gonna be up at 3 a.m.
It's 9 p.m.
Hiding under their covers.
Oh my god.
I mean the husband. The wife's gonna be like, honey, what's wrong? Oh, like the scary Pokemon are coming after me.
A full fursuit hanging on the wall, and the head plopped on the chair next to it. In the future, we'll have a correct word for furry phobia. Perhaps
not a phobia.
I'll be called a bigot, but I burst out laughing and mocked Jared for it. He shouldn't take it too personally. I used to cry at Disneyland when I saw one of those characters. Suits of cartoon characters have always made me uncomfortable. I mean, like, it's fine providing he doesn't get fur all over the house, Iris said jokingly at dinner. Jared was out. Weird, but fine. You don't think you should have told us first? I asked. This is delicious, by the way. I gestured to the Tom Yum. The fuck
is Tom Yum?
I don't. The fuck's a. Okay.
I have to look this up. What the fuck is a Tom Yum?
Mickey, no! Vera.
God, it's just gonna be like a slur or something and we immediately get banned.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah.
Vera interjected. Wouldn't you want to tell me I was lesbian before moving in? The fuck? Hold up. I need to read that. It didn't sound right.
Yeah, that's just like word soup.
It's like a Thai ramen soup.
Would you want me to tell you I was lesbian moving in? That's discrimination. You're right. I resign. But, like, he wants to fuck Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't know. There's something about Sonic's cum. I don't know. There's something about it.
Hey,
Sonic could hurt me. He can piss on me, beat the fuck out of me. I'd still love him.
Hey, Sonic,
that's
you
a
want a
quote, by the way.
hamburger? No, little buddy. How about a chili dog? Sonic!
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
That wasn't funny at all.
Do that more than furries.
That's not. But, like, he wants to fuck Sonic the Hedgehog. That's not an orientation. That's an overzealous fan.
Oh my god, he is Tails.
None of them answered, but Irish jeered disapprovingly. Alright, I'll stop. I laid off poking fun at Jared, and at the request of Iris and Vera, apologized to him. He was cool with it. He was a very self-deprecating guy.
Yeah, he's gonna leave a pipe bomb in your
Oh,
mailbox.
there is a slur. There is a slur here, so,
I think Goodley should read this next part. He's so brave. He wants to read every. We gotta read a word for
you
word.
don't have to say the word, Goodley. You don't have to say it.
You just have to say he had a cigarette.
I thought I was gonna be the furry.
My parents literally kicked me out when they found out I was a fig tree.
No, he had a cigarette in his mouth. It's okay to say it.
Yeah, a cigarette in his mouth. When I was a British cigarette.
He said.
That's what it said. So I imagine that
Imagine
they would
what
like
they
it
would
if they
think if
found
they
out
found
I
out
was
I
a
was a
first
fur.
cigarette.
First English cigarette.
First cigarette, yeah. Chips and peas, yeah.
Both of her eyes were red, and we were in a giggly mood. Who the fuck says, "Oh, we were in a giggly mood"? That sounds like a like some teenage girl. Like,
who's in a giggly mood after telling them their parents?
I found his dildo in his room.
You've just read the line ahead.
oh my god, the flat smelled like a caravan at Burning Man. We had both lost it when Iris had thrown the 10-inch black dildo.
Oh, this is amazing.
This is clearly written by someone who's never met a furry.
Yeah, it's like...
Oh, it's Reddit, mind you, so I don't think they've met anybody, period.
Yeah,
These aren't how normal people talk.
Average Reddit users.
Real talk. Because I actually just wrote this for shits and giggles. That was funny. I'm gonna put
You're
dildos
the author of this, Goodly? Wow.
I'm gonna put dildos in it, homophobic slurs. And
Honestly, this is Goodly at his least horrible here.
Slander the furry community.
Oh my god.
Yeah, God help you if you're a furry in
Frank.
Goodley's Discord. He makes our lives a living hell. Please help us. Send help, anyone.
Help.
He's an absolute monster.
I'm forced to be his co-host on his streams. Help!
I don't even make the furries' lives harder. I'll just find somebody who has any like animalist. Like if you have an animal in your profile picture, I'll just give you the furry role as like as a fucking like got him.
It's a kazoo.
Oh my gosh. Iris and Vera had.
I don't know why.
Iris and Vera had their shared bachelorette party a few days before, and there were sex toys and cheap gag gifts everywhere. They had hidden them for us to find.
Yeah, cheap gag gifts.
I found a nipple face mask under my pillow.
What?
Yeah, that was meant to be funny. Don't worry.
They had gone to stay with Vera's parents in Oregon for the next 2 nights.
That's unfortunate.
A week out from the ceremony. Jared slowly faded off while we were watching the Planet of the Apes. The fuck?
Oh yeah, didn't proofread this either.
Wait, so there's a planet beneath the planet?
Typical Oregon person
My god.
on Reddit.
Yeah.
Typical Portland users.
Sorry, guys, I didn't
The most sane Portland user.
I was pretty jaded too. Oh, sorry.
So they're underneath 2 planets? What the?
Yeah. They're inside the planet that is the planet of the apes.
Yeah.
Or the planet of the apes.
Yeah, the planet of the planet of the planet of the apes.
Yeah. I was pretty
Planet
jaded
all the
too.
way down.
And ready to fall asleep. But then an idea struck. I picked up the black dildo and went to the bottom kitchen drawer. Super glue.
I'm gonna glue it to his
Oh
forehead.
no.
I'm gonna glue it in his asshole.
What, man?
Guys, help, guys! I can't get it, man. I feel oddly satisfied today, guys.
Oh
he
my
wakes up in
God.
the morning. He has a 10-inch stiffy.
I don't know what it is.
All
I
I
don't
know
what
is
it
that's
is. I
gonna be
just-
the hell of a thing
I
to
feel
explain to the
great.
doctor.
This feels amazing reading this. Opening the door to Jared's room.
Very liberating.
The fursuit.
I'm glad you guys are liking it.
Sorry, Sparky.
Sorry, Sparky. Your old furries are the best. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Old furries are good furries. They're tempered furries.
The fursuit sat in the chair like a scarecrow on the porch for
I'm gonna
Halloween.
need
It was a
free
giant
popcorn.
cartoon-style fox, but something about those gleeful, empty eyes unnerved me. It probably didn't help I was stoned. Stone people are skittish. I poured the glue onto the base of the floppy black dick. The fursuit's deflated legs sat spread on the chair. I placed
Wiener.
I placed
I
the
don't
dildo.
like where this is going.
I placed the dildo on the pelvic zone, laughing, and put some books around it to keep it from falling
Like
until
Beavis
it was
and
dry.
Butthead.
I cracked up
Yeah.
laughing loud enough that I was worried I'd wake Jared. But he was
Wait,
still
he's there?
Oh, I guess he's asleep. But he was
This
keeled
is the
over on the
Beavis and
couch.
Butthead episode.
What
Oh,
happened?
he likes animals.
He really likes
Yeah,
animals.
dumbass.
Oh.
What happened next isn't very clear to me. I recall being back in my room, smoking another doobie. Smoking some doobie. And I think watching a DIY video about making a spice rack, I don't know. Then a giant mass of white and red fur appeared in the doorway. Looking up, I felt a sting of fear making eye contact with the glazed plastic eye of the fursuit. The dildo flopped between its legs. "Hey, Jared," I said, laughing meekly. "Liking the upgrade?" The suit didn't answer. There was something wrong with the head. It was unnaturally crooked as if it had no neck. "Jerry, all good? I think it'll come off in, it'll come off in hot water, man." The creature lunged. I screamed. I tried to get out of my seat. The fluffy cartoon fox pinned me to the bed. "Oh no, Fox-chan, what are we going to do on the
Oh no, bro!
I'm just imagining it's like the
Oh no, bro!
Jared
just
felt
like the Foxy jump scare from FNAF.
I'm about to get
Yeah.
Aviation Guy 22 says, "What the heck?" Yes, welcome. welcome to a creepypasta about a fursuit doing stuff.
That's about to do some not good stuff to this guy.
Jared felt surprisingly strong. The black dildo swung against the back of my legs. Jared, fuck!
Creepypasta.
Anyone want to pick up?
I think I should.
Alright, go for it, Sparky.
Alright, where are we up to?
I just finished Jared, fuck.
The plastic claw is the plastic claw is surprisingly curt despite their bluntness. I got the black and blue marks on my lower back from where he forced my pants.
Oh no!
Oh no, bro. You gotta read it. We got it. Good we draws it. We gotta get you in to help out with this line.
Get him in there.
We gotta
bring. I'm like,
No,
We gotta do it.
don't
Here you-
Hello.
Go to where's that bravado? We need it right now.
and you're just gonna bring me out
There
like
is
the fucking
much
gimp
need
from
to go
Pulp
into much
Fiction.
detail about what happened next.
Bring him out. Bring out the lobster.
Tell him to bring out the lobster.
Bring out the whole ocean.
No, I was just kidding. Don't let him stick that thing up my hello. There wasn't much to go into detail about what happened next. Being
Hugged.
by a 10-inch dildo attached to a fursuit isn't the most amusing as it sounds. You brought this on yourself.
Dude.
It was like having a spear as thick as a beer can driven into me.
What the fuck?
I could feel the blood slinking in the dildo as the creature pulled out.
What the fuck?
And I added everyone in my
sobbing
server
and
for this.
screaming for help. A very confused
Yep.
Jared
There's
appeared in
gonna
my
be some-
doorway,
There's
holding
gonna be
a
some
knife
people.
in a trembling hand. He looked petrified, unable to process what he was seeing. "Jared," I screamed, begging for mercy, asking for help, as if he wasn't in the suit then. Dun dun dun.
Oh my
He threw his arms back and plunged the knife down into the suit. The creature hissed, an echoing sound reverberating through its non-existent vocal cords, and backed away. Green pus oozed from the wounds. It pushed Jared hard against the wall, cracking it before stumbling down out of the room. Jared stayed where it put him, staring blankly at me. He didn't even look scared, just confused. I pulled my pants and flopped onto the floor, sobbing with shame and fear.
What the fuck? Oh my
No, bro.
This is horrible. This is horrible.
fucked up, man.
He
I thought this was
me.
gonna be a. I thought this was going to be a funny one, which it kind of
Well,
was.
it started.
Yeah,
it's honestly, it's still kind of funny. A little bit.
Yeah,
It's
it's
still.
still it's funny. It's funny like that scene from Jack Frost is funny. If you know.
Yeah.
The
It
police
shouldn't
were
be. You
turned
laugh
on
and then
to
you
make it a
realize what you're
story.
laughing at. And you're
Yeah,
like,
it's horror. To be fair, though, you can make anything funny if you know how to
You
make it
can.
funny.
The
Yeah.
police weren't sure what to make of the story. They suspected us two drugged-up idiots weren't reliable witness. They tried to pin it on Jared, suggested he drugged me. I defended him vehemently. The thing tore my wrist, and I had to get surgery.
Oh my god. What the
You know what I'm picturing, Sock? You remember that picture I sent you before in voice text? That
No! No!
I got my boss.
Yeah. It's a very serious subject. It's not funny. It's,
Oh, but I suggested he drug me. Humans aren't meant to take that kind of thing that size. At least not without foreplay.
Oh my god.
They
What
found
the
the suit 3 blocks from home. Hard to tell if any evidence since someone had put it in the trash can and set it on fire, and the dildo was missing.
Oh my god.
I'm going to get not going to get a refund on that, Jared said when he got the news. He let out a little laugh, but neither of us really found it funny.
The end.
That's not funny. That's not funny at all.
What the
Look at the
fuck?
comments.
It's not funny, you sick fuck.
Nah, I'm gonna get a refund out of that, my dude. The fucking
The
thing.
first comment afterwards, that was a fucking wild ride from start to finish.
It was.
Yeah, he literally got
Hey.
fucked.
Came here thinking he was gonna get his ass beat, but then he literally gets his ass beat. No!
Yeah.
Guys, I didn't send
He
this
came
one.
in thinking-
I didn't.
I found
never
this
seen-
He
one.
came in thinking he was gonna get his ass beat. Turns out he just got his ass beat. Oh, that could be like a rap. That could be a rap verse.
If Brains is watching this, I hope you heard that. I hope.
I don't think he is.
I hope
If he was
Brains isn't watching
this,
this.
He'd be horrified. He'd just be like, "Wow,
What the fuck are these guys doing
Fucking
here?
furry
What do you would
dildo?
say?
What are they giggling about?
Talk about.
Dude, and this
associated with you. It's
and
pretty
this one's
funny,
not even
bro.
gonna be the worst one we read tonight. This
Yeah.
isn't even gonna be the
Yeah.
worst of it.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we don't get to the other ones. Let's watch some funny videos. Let's
Yeah,
watch some funny videos.
it's now
Yeah,
time
let's do
for-
some. Yeah, let's get some of the backlog of videos done, like 2
Yeah.
or 3 of them.
Yeah.
It's time for us to get into the video segment again, everyone. So let me go back into the recording studio. Let me turn down the music.
Ah, God,
All
I need
right.
to find...
So we've got a lot I've mentioned before because of Goodly, but we might
Yeah.
stumble upon some. I'm betting my money. I'm betting $1 on Maregasm. Wait, do I have it here?
I'm gonna say Super Mario RPG if it W.
What didn't we already watch that one? Is it
Oh
if
yeah,
it were more
hold up.
hammy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
We watched
Oh,
that.
I
one.
thought I already took
literally
that
told
off.
you this, Sock.
Oh, then I already won the bet then.
Shit, hold
Oh
up.
yeah.
I told
good
you to
job.
remove them.
I thought I did.
It was Super Mario RPG, but like the hamster dance.
Yeah, Super and
Where
the,
the
other one.
Oh, I've
was,
already seen that one. Yeah.
Where the fuck
It's
is
pretty good,
Maregasm?
right? They put the hamsters.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do something.
So it was Chris and Bob and this Squidward and thing, and
All right, that's weird. I thought I added Maregasm on here. Hold
you
up.
got,
Should be on here. Hold on. Yeah, sorry everyone. There we go.
get my agent on the phone. One amateur projector around here.
All right. Well, let's spin this wheel and see what we get. Oh no. Joe Rogan learns about Quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. All
You're
right.
welcome. You're fucking welcome.
Well, this is a video that
Get-
Goodly suggested, so
Honestly, it could be worse.
very true. It could
You
very
get what
well
you
be.
fucking deserve.
All right, let me turn off the gameplay footage really quickly.
It is what we said. It will get worse.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
You know that campaign. It gets better. Well, it doesn't get better. It gets worse. In this instance, anyway.
All right. Let me make sure to share it with you guys on Discord. Change windows. There we go. Let me know if you guys are able to see it on Discord.
Lock the doors.
Yes, I see.
All right. So this is Joe Rogan learns about Chris Chan from Jordan Peterson. So here we go.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
But the first prototypical lolcow was probably Chris Chan.
Who is Chris Chan?
Well, he's a mildly autistic YouTuber who's been around for a long time, but recently he's been in the news because he got arrested for raping his mom that has dementia.
Holy shit. Janie, pull that shit up.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. He's known for making these bizarre videos about this character named Sonichu and engaging in all sorts of weird behavior online.
What the fuck is Sonichu?
I can't believe Goody Draws is on this
That's about
podcast.
as creative as you're going to get with the mental capacity of a
Yeah, he's telling me to clean my room.
With his parents his whole life. He had a job at Wendy's until they fired his ass for
what is
making
this,
a
Journey
child
Room?
cry with a Donald Duck impression and drawing an unflattering caricature
I just
of a female
imagine that,
coworker. He lives off
in
begging for
researching
money
Chris
from
Chan
his
himself,
enablers,
he
but he
just
blows
turned
most
into
of
a
it
husk
on Legos
watching
and
the
sex
entire
toys to use
history
on
of
his
Chris
mom.
Chan.
Honestly, I would just start with the Chris Chan documentary series by Jenno Samuel.
Yeah, let's check that out. You said it's by Jenno Samuel, right?
Oh, lovely. The feeling you find a boyfriend-free girl.
You know what I fucking hate is that everybody says, "Oh, you know, I found out about Chris Chan through the Geno Samuel documentary," which sucks because I found out about Chris Chan years and years and years before that, thanks to the wonderful show, The Webcomic Relief, with Mr. Reiser.
I was there on
read-
Something Awful when his first comic was first published. I remember reading it.
Yeah, it was a while.
They made the
right.
circles in the furry community.
Mhm.
I'm old.
Yeah,
Yes,
me
we
too.
get it.
Not as old as you, but very old.
Yeah, you're like 57 years old. I get it.
I'm 56 years old.
46.
I used to have to watch 15 miles.
You're like 46 or whatever. It's not too bad. That ain't a big deal.
You're 69 years old. LOL.
5,000 years old. That's not that old. Come on now, Sparky. Don't be too hard on yourself.
There's this immortality.
Yeah, I think like the first time I ever got introduced to Chris Chan, I might have mentioned it here on my streams, but I was like 12 and I saw like a little snippet of the Sonichu comics. And I literally thought to myself, you know, a middle schooler, I just thought, oh, that must have been some 5-year-old's drawing. Okay.
You know.
I guess they have ambition. I hope they do well. It wasn't until, you know, I'm 17, just finished my junior
Made it when
year
he
of-
was 25.
Yeah, I found out when I was 17 during my junior year of at the end of my junior year of high school. I was like, "Hey, I've seen that thing before. It's that Sonichu thing, right? Let me check it out." And that's when I went into like the whole deep dive of who Chris Chan was. And this is even before Geno Samuel made his documentary. And I was like, "What the fuck?" I thought this was a 5-year-old that made this. The guy was 25. Oh.
Yeah.
I've known about Chris.
The mental ages.
I've known about Chris since about 2008 on message boards. Was how I found out about him.
This is very funny that you can like the Geno Samuel documentary is like so influential and got so many people into Chris. Like you can like define the fandom, but like the before the Geno Samuel documentary is almost like BC, like before Christ. And it's like before Christ, after what is it? BC,
Yeah,
and
before.
then what's
And it
the
doesn't
one
even
after
feel
it?
that long ago for me.
Yeah.
No,
It's
'cause it
like, oh
wasn't.
yeah, it just because it's like you just know about him because I just read up on all that shit.
Yeah, it feels like yesterday. I remember. It feels like yesterday. I was in fucking high school, you know, looking at videos of the webcomic relief, being like, now, people, now's that I've made fun of this. I don't know if he's German. I think he's German, but he doesn't sound like that. He's like, now that I've analyzed this comic, you no longer have to bully this autistic kid. You can go away and live on your life. And I'm like, no, this is. I'm just gonna keep watching shit about this now. He literally did say, he was like, it's really fucked up what happened to Chris. I hope nothing else happens.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I read this shit so you don't have to.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard about Chris, you know, I had pity for the dude. I mean, because like I've mentioned it before, but like I have someone in my family that has autism and such, and I was kind of like, well, dang, this guy's getting bullied online. But it wasn't until I looked more into Chris's life, and I'm like, no, he did this to himself.
Yeah, no, he just fucked himself over.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not a good person. It's the thing is, like, none of the people fucking with him are very good people either.
Oh yeah,
he
of
himself
course
is not a good person. And I think it's because it's a fucked up situation. There are no good people. There are no heroes in the Christian story. I think it took me a little bit of maturing to realize, okay, maybe it really was wrong. Like, I don't think it like a guy living a Truman Show-esque nightmare. I don't think anything justifies that. Like, yeah, he's very racist. He's an asshole. He's this and that. But like, people made it worse. People made it absolutely worse. And the end result is now they're crazy and they think they're fucking the second coming of Christ.
Literally, not even like talking like thinking hot shit about Jerry. Like literally.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
I guess it's time for us to check out our next video. So, I'm gonna bet $1 on Mayorgasm.
I'll bet you 5,000. I'll bet you all my life savings on Quick versus Daniel Larson.
You said that as soon as it landed.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
No shit. I was tabbed out.
Oh my god. Yeah, Quick versus Daniel Larson. It's an epic rap
all right,
battles
well, at least
of
I don't
history.
have to throw thousands of dollars at you.
Is my audio coming through okay?
Yeah, it sounds
okay. Your audio's coming through.
I'm just looking on Discord, and I've got a permanent green thing around my thing, and I can't.
It's probably maybe like background noise, maybe.
Yeah, it's probably it.
I'm completely sat, like, quietly in my room. The only thing is the speakers, but
All right, let me remove that from the list. Let me open up the.
Is it a rap battle? I hope it's a rap battle.
Yeah,
Epic rap
It is
battle.
a rap battle.
as long as it's got Theodore Roosevelt to start going, "What's up, bitch?"
Oh my god.
No, I'm afraid.
Yo, Larson, I'm always in the front. In your office.
No.
People call me Teddy.
My god.
Bully for sport.
All right, I'm sharing the screen with the audience. Let me share the screen with you guys as well on Discord before I start playing the fucking video. All right, you guys able to see it?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, let's get to it.
Up for crap bottles of our store.
Oh boy.
Christian Weston Chandler.
Daniel Larson.
Your singing has no chance against my rapping Daniel Larson. Cause my bars will burn you down like my house. Call that a Daniel
God
Larson.
damn.
Turn into Christian Sonic. You know that's
Wait.
canonical.
Is this
Me reading off scripts.
Is this a Christian AI?
Yes,
it is a Christian. It's a
is.
really Christian AI. It sounds
Oh
like.
my god.
When I'm done with you, there'll be 2 celebrities in the hospital. My family might be broke, but you're completely out of cash. Call you the Sonic of restaurants because you always dine and dash. You better fuck off. Your perverted behavior really bothers me, or I'll cut your duck off. Call that destruction of private property.
Okay, so I'm way more popular than you. Roaring thunder is my sound. Like your voice in your songs, you'll remain in the background like thunder. You can't stop me. My lawyers and fans got me, so don't you dare put your hands on me like you did it to your mommy.
Damn.
You think you're better than me? Well, I think you're really seeing things. At least I don't drink the stuff that comes out from my peeing feelings. And you think you're Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, that's completely wrong, because that was only true when you got caught harassing women at a con.
At least the women I go for are adult. Mr. President, autistic, and a pedophore. Wow, I haven't seen a precedent, and you keep fucking denying all the obvious evidence. Even the girls you like probably have higher intelligence. Speaking of that, I got a CAD degree and turned out fine. At least I didn't go to a school for the slow in the mind. Go forget about you and Grace. Vanderwall going to town. Only thing you'll ever bang is your head during your meltdown.
Well, sometimes I might not be able to control my
God
urge.
damn.
At least my love interests don't require a dimensional merge. If Megachin saw your fat ass, he would immediately scram C197 more, like I see a chunk of 197
God, I
kilograms.
know.
You
Ugly
call
horse.
yourself God, but your powers are deficient. You don't even know how to draw well. I thought you were omniscient, immortal, my ass. With
I hate
your
his buzz. I hate his
obesity, you'll
forehead.
die
His
soon.
forehead just
On my way to
pisses me
New
off.
Squickville.
It's like
Daniel
7
Larson's
heads.
band, stay tuned.
It's like if you ask someone to draw a
Like Chris's lower face pisses me off, but Larson's upper head
Yeah.
pisses me off.
Oh my god.
I gotta say, I love how it's the Plants vs Zombies theme. The fucking trap house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to put,
That's
you might want to put
amazing.
that thumbnail sock.
My god.
The second one of the guy in the shower.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. I think the guy calls himself Leify or something like that. He's like a Finnish or Russian soldier. Just acts weird or whatnot.
No shit.
All right. Would you guys want to watch one more video or go straight back into the creepypastas?
We'll watch one more video. One more video.
One
Make
more
it nice.
video.
3. I like to have odd numbers.
All right, here we go.
The videos are short.
And also anything to stall at Clockwork.
TikTok, Muscle Man AI cover.
Also, your stream's still paused, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shoot, my bad.
Stream paused.
Oh, I still have it on like the fucking. I forgot to change it back.
Stream.
All right. There. Okay, there's the wheel. We got TikTok, Muscle Man AI cover.
Muscle Man, the main.
My God.
Purple.
All right. Now let me go back.
Oh no, bro.
Oh no, bro. Who just jizzed?
Oh no, bro! Who put the dodo on the fursuit?
Where the fuck is my mouse? Oh, there it is. Okay.
You know who else got attacked by a fursuiter? My man.
It was actually very sad.
All right. You guys able to see it? Oh wait.
No, not yet.
God damn it! I forgot. There's got to be a better way to switch in between screens or whatnot.
Can you keybind it?
You know, I haven't even thought about that. I should probably do that. All right. You guys able to see it?
Yes, I see it.
All right. Well, let's watch this shit.
I finally watched that show, by the way.
Oh, regular show.
I already watched all of it, finally.
Nice.
God damn, Muscle Man is fucking
Damn, look at him.
God damn.
Heavy like a brick struck, looking like a tick-tock, shining like your wristwatch. I'ma grab your wrist, smack it down to the thing pop. Then you stick around for a minute till the ring stop. Please, that tick-tock, heavy like a brick struck, looking like I'm tick-tock, shining like your wristwatch. I'ma grab your wrist, smack it down to the ping pops. Then you stick around for a minute till the ring stop. Please, got post on. As time keeps ticking away, Mo don't spot feeling away.
I'm
You and
kinda
I,
jealous
we
of
are
that
one in
bod,
the
man.
same. Nothing pay, nothing I know.
It's like when in Looney Tunes they like get the suit and blow up in the air.
What was that, Sparky?
It's like when in Looney Tunes where they get the like suit that they pump up with an air pump.
Oh yeah.
Like
I was a
anchor
whip
arms.
before I used anchor arms.
Now I'm a jerk and everybody loves me.
Yeah.
You and I, we are one in the same. Loving pain, they loving my way. Talk, give me dick butts. That is all I do. I just sit in jackpot. I wish I were
really
here
like
with
this,
you, so I can feel some.
like,
I wish
sequence
you
though,
were here
like a
down like a real
Yeah, I like how it's just going back and forth to him, just like, you know,
I'm
showing
pretty
off
sure
his
this
belly.
episode has more clips than with the bodybuilder.
As
The
time
fuck was
keeps
that?
ticking away,
He pulled something.
don't start feeling away. But you and I, we are one in the same. Loving your day.
Sokotoan in the chat says, "You know what else Chris did last night?"
Feeling away, but you and I, we are one in the same. Loving your day. Love hearing my hands in the ocean. With my hands in the ocean. With my hands in the ocean, I pray. I pray. I pray.
Okay, Muscle Man AI is not too bad.
Yeah, it's actually alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I like how you guys doing the whole, you know, oh god. I just looked and
I'm gonna start.
I just see the buff TF2 guys, god damn it.
If this
Yeah,
goes
doesn't
the,
it go
the
off-
same
don't-
way, I'm gonna start listening to the actual song now because of the AI cover. That's what happens with these fucking things.
My
Yeah.
god.
I hate it.
Yeah,
I
once
hate
in
how
a while.
memes affect me.
Yeah, Sock, don't these go off your like search history or something like that? Why you got them on your thumbnails?
I am not going to answer that.
That is a bucket.
Dear God.
Why is
recommending your own
Cleveland Brown
stream,
holding
too.
a fucking
There's
gun
more.
at us?
It's an anime girl Weezer I'm worried about. Don't
right.
forget to keep it back.
So we got 3 stories left, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Eilish Jack.
Final of the original set.
Yep.
Yeah, don't forget to switch it back.
Yep. Let me switch the wheel back to you guys. I appreciate the help there, Sparky.
Oh, do you feel lucky, punk? Do you?
You feel lucky, punk.
All right.
Oh no. Here we go. I'm not looking forward to Eilish Jack, but I'd take it over Clockwork.
Eilish Jack was actually recommended by Latin. So I've never actually read Eilish Jack, so
I mean, it's not good, but at least it's short and shit is how I describe it.
Gotcha.
Well, 1 in 3 chance.
And also, there's some funny moments in that. It's not like horrible shit.
Well, it's not like the last one where the
Oh
first.
God, I was surprised by that. Jesus Christ.
Or you know what? I actually want Clockwork to be selected next. That way we can just get it over with.
Yeah,
like,
off
just
that
rip off the
Band-Aid.
Band-Aid. Like, let's just get it over with, because it's like I don't think we can be funny for that.
Yeah.
Or at least maybe the doctor part. I could see the hospital part being funny.
All right. Well, let's get this shit said and done. I'm gonna still say My Name is OP is the one we're gonna read next.
Well, I've just looked at the stream on YouTube, and I've just realized how weird it looks with
Yes!
Oh, thank God. Because I was just remembering the opening to Clockwork, and I'm like, I'm not ready for that.
My name is OP, and I have a remarkable pair of testicles.
Yeah, we don't know what this one is. We could be like shooting ourselves in another foot. Also, I'm looking at
But
the
at least
stream
this'll
on
be
YouTube,
funny.
and I'm just seeing Muscle Man flexing in front of the 4 of us. It's
Holy shit. Oh, it's a long one. We got a beefer.
I'm dangerously near flipping Muscle Man's crotch.
Oh my! Oh no, bro!
Have the open mouth one.
Oh my!
Thankfully, I have my back turned to him.
Oh my gosh! All right, let me open up the
Oh,
document.
r/no sleep, bro.
All right. My name is OP, and I have a remarkable pair of testicles.
Have you seen my balls?
In your jaw. All right, who wants to read first?
Well, Goodly do it. I don't think he's read really too much yet.
Okay, all right.
It's gone full circle again, Goodly.
Yeah, okay.
So long.
My name is OP, and I have a remarkable pair of testicles. I once held in my hands an object discovered in Kosovo that by all appearances was an ancient ocarina carved from some sort of bone. However, when you blew into it, you were not met with musical notes. Rather, the instrument produced streams of color pouring out of the finger holes and rising briefly into the air, entwining with each other in all sorts of complex patterns and combining to make new stunningly vivid colors which finally vanished back into the ether. All manner of things have happened, are happening now, in this planet that we do not understand or even vaguely aware of. Occasionally an artifact hinting at such untold mysterious forces or events is uncovered mostly by sheer happenstance. Yes, Kuko?
Oh no, I thought you cut out for a second.
Oh yeah. My name is Oliver Percy. OP
I
for
blew an
short.
ocarina and
Hey,
went on
me.
to it.
I thought.
And I hold.
Oh, sorry. I thought like OP was for like 4chan or whatnot. I was like, oh, OP.
Yeah, original. I'm sure that's what they're hinting at, but they've just found a way
He
to
blew
cover
into
it
an
up. My name is
ocarina and went on a fucking trip.
and I hold commerce in such a rare items. My latest acquisitions are the most incredible I've come across yet, as well as the most dangerous. Who holds them holds unfathomable power. And even as I type, this nefarious forces creep in the night, seeking to steal them away. Should those forces ever succeed, I fear that our world will become yet another forgotten relic. The testicles fell into my lap, so to speak. I have code running at all hours, crawling the internet in search of certain phrases contained in news articles, blogs, forum posts, and so forth that might indicate the existence of an uncanny item. Any hits trigger a logistic regression which helps determine the likelihood that the source in question is in fact discussing an object of rare properties. If the log odds are high enough and statistically significant, I receive an alert prompting me to look at the source with my own eyes. Most of the time, such a method of discovery turns up nothing interesting. There are exceptions, though, and one day, around 3 months ago, I came across the following post in the off-topic channel of a small forum centered around adhering to the so-called paleo diet. So I finally got the estate sorted out like a year ago. Like a year of dealing with red tape bullshit, racking up ridiculous lawyers' bills. As it turns out, my father wasn't as rich as he let on, which is fine, whatever. But he did leave me something weird, which I'm hoping somebody here knows what the fuck it is. I mean, what they are. There are two of them. Picture it. There I am, standing in the bank vault, ready to finally pop open the deposit box, expecting a big wad of cash or something like that. And all I get are these two things. Here inserted into the text was a photograph of the two severed testes, which I did not initially recognize as such, shorn of the scrotum, looking like misshapen fleshy eggs.
Jesus Christ.
What are they? What are they? Does anybody know? I took them to a jeweler thinking they were some kind of precious stones, even though they feel a little, I don't know, rubbery. The jeweler said he'd never seen anything like it before and doubted they were worth anything. But if they aren't worth anything, why did my old man have them in the safe deposit box? Can anybody help me out here? Thanks, guys. Somebody a few comments into the reply thread had an answer. Dude, those are balls. Like balls. The things below your dick.
God.
Upon reading the remark,
the things you have, the things that you should recognize if you're hanging from them.
That is a very clever innuendo. Precious stones, the family jewels.
Yeah,
it's very funny. I like what this is.
Oh, this is just all wind up for a joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all he tells me, yeah.
Upon reading the remark and acknowledging it instantly as the truth, I prepared to close out the browser and go about other business. However, a lingering sense of curiosity kept me reading on. After all, why indeed would this person's father bequeath him two testicles, held secure in a bank vault no less? Other commenters wondered the same thing. One suggested that the poster's father was trolling him in death, sending him a message to man up and figure his own shit out. Another proposed the theory that... Oh, yeah. Another proposed the theory that the father had murdered someone, and the testicles served as a posthumous confession. A third, your dad loved balls. It's as simple as that. Just as I was again, yeah, the start is so whimsical, and then it's just maybe your dad loved balls, bro. Well, maybe he was gay. He was fucking gay.
He like balls in these mouths. It's gonna be a Wigma joke. I got my Wigma shield. I'm not.
Yeah, when you were born, he was a bit ballsy for doing that.
Yeah. Just as I was again losing interest, I saw the owner of the testicles himself made another post. This is nuts.
Yeah, they are
nuts.
Yeah, they are nuts.
So I got sick of looking at these fucking balls. It really was like my father was mocking me, and decided to just toss them in the trash. The thing is, I just stood there like an idiot, holding these ridiculous balls, one in each hand, and I physically could not throw them away. I wanted to. What did you say?
I said I want to count for how many times we've said balls, testicles.
Yeah. Balls,
testicles, big ones.
Esty, if you're watching this later on, could you possibly do a counter of how many times we said balls throughout this whole segment?
I wanted to, my mind was... I wanted to. My mind was screaming at me, get rid of them. And then I swear to God, they started getting warm in my hands, and I felt weird all up my arms, tingly. And then I felt really strong, like I could deadlift a cow or some crazy shit. Look, I know it sounds insane, but I think there's something going on with these balls. That's why my dad had them locked away. Beyond that, I don't know. What do you guys think? Responses to this were split between people who thought that he was joking and those wondering if he weren't taking some sort of drug to cope with the loss of his father. But I had a different perspective, and there was enough of the story to convince me that those testicles likely had special properties. I created an account on the forum
Yeah,
and
they
sent the
do.
owner of the items a private message briefly explaining that I did what I did for a living, and how I was interested in inspecting the testicles for myself. If they appeared authentic, I assured him I was prepared to make an offer to purchase them, and I was certain would find him amenable. He responded most immediately, "Please get these things if you're not yanking my chain. I hate them and I want them out of my life." So arrangements were made.
I'm gonna take over.
Do any of you guys?
Can I take over?
Yeah, you
I haven't read
oh,
in a
sure,
while.
Cubs.
It's been the longest since I've read.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right.
Yeah.
The young man's name was Flint, and when I arrived at his apartment, he did not look well. He greeted me in the open doorway, dressed in a white T-shirt with stains down the front, and a pair of athletic shorts.
I wonder what those stains are.
Athletic shorts. His hair was a tangled mess, and his sunken eyes. Hey, it's like my coworker. And his sunken eyes, like they hadn't known rest in several days. Hey man, OP, right? That's me. May I come in, good sir? Yeah, come in. I didn't think you'd actually show, but these balls, they're the real deal. You know that somehow? It's possible, I said, stepping around a litter of disposable dishes and empty beer bottles. I've certainly seen stranger things. Yeah, me too. Great show.
Oh, great.
What are these? What are these things from Upside Down or something? Flint lit a cigarette. Hey, this is Venom now. And started pacing around the room. I thought that was all fake, though. He waved, hand in the air, leaving an arc of smoke in its trail. Very descriptive. Wait, you work for the government or something, man? Wait, you work for the government or something, man?
No, it's just what.
I have good. Oh, what you were? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I gave a good-natured laugh. Trying to put the troubled young man at ease. Private sector, as I say. I deal in rare artifacts, buying, selling, studying. Shall we look at the items in question?
I think he's a fucking glowy.
Scrutinize, yeah. Yeah, dude, this is just about how he got a dude to suck his dick. This is literally just...
Oh, no.
I'm just realizing that.
The private sector. Mm-hmm.
I think, honestly, he may be a male escort. This is all fucking set up. I'm calling it now. He literally is just trying to cope with the fact that he's a homo. Flint squinted and scrutinized me for a painfully long time until something seemed to click in his head, and he appeared to relax somewhat. Sure thing, man. Sure. Have a look. He pointed to the kitchen. In here, cabinet above the stove, wrapped up in tinfoil. Have a look. I'm getting near them again. I'm not getting near them again. I'll tell you that as a fact, dude. I nodded and made my way into the kitchen. Quite on edge myself. Man, I'm just edging. Get it?
Oh my god.
If I was either dealing...
Open the innuendos!
If I was either dealing with a potential lunatic, or the testicles had the ability to turn you into a lunatic. You know what they say? They're crazy for his balls. I heard.
Make you go nuts.
Yeah, they'll make. Yeah, my balls are to go nuts for.
That's gonna be the joke, isn't it?
They'll suck them dry, dude.
Oh, god damn it.
I'm just picturing him like juggling them in his hand like the flipping Goblin King from Labyrinth.
Oh,
I had to be very careful. My pocket knife might offer me some protection against the former possibility. If for some reason Flint attempted to attack me, but against the possibility of madness, I had no defense. Is it worth it? I wondered as I reached up to the cabinet. Should I just turn around and go back home? My hand rested on the knob. Oh yeah, he rested on the a moment.
Yeah. Can you turn your head
as I considered? As I considered. But in the end, the same compulsion that got me into my profession in the first place won out. A thirst to discover the unknown. Yeah, he was discovering himself, all right. I swung the cabinet door open and spotted a packet of aluminum foil inside. When I touched it, I felt a slight charge of electricity. And knew at once that I was dealing with something remarkable. Careful with that shit, cautioned Flint. I set the packet down on the Formica countertop. Of course, I said. Be careful how you handle my balls, dude. Distracted with the excitement of peeling back the thin metal wrapping. This is just pants.
Oh my god.
Then they were there before me. Two severed testicles, looking like nothing more nor less than what I picked them up. I held one in each of my palms. A rush of warmth ran up my arms. You feel that? Said Flint, right? You feel that? Said Flint, right? He's weak, I thought. Lives alone. Obviously, I could slit his throat and walk away free and clear. I fought against the sudden urge to murder, set the testicles back on the foil, and took a deep breath. Did he feel it? Flint asked again. I looked down warily at the object. I did. It had been a surge of power, a terrible surge of power. He's real. He's having second thoughts, guys.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen in the chat,
my fingers.
Close your eyes and listen to us read this.
What's the door? What?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, to the chat. Just close your eyes as we read this and visualize what's going on here.
I'm visualizing it right now. The words are forming images in my head.
Paint yourself a visual picture, a mental image.
Oh, I already have.
I think I have a meme of this.
Can you tell me a little more? You inherited them from your father? Dude, you inherited them. Yeah, you got good balls like your father did.
Oh my god.
The genetics were on his side.
Nice balls.
A nice cock, bro. Do you have any idea where he might have acquired them from? Flint lit another cigarette from the end of the one he was still smoking. Nope. My father was a corporate lawyer, a lobbyist over in D.C. He was Mitt Romney. He was Mitch McConnell, making sure oil companies can do whatever they want. And that the fat cats has become commentary, social commentary, that the fat cats don't have to pay too much in taxes. I have no fucking clue how he ended up with these magic nuts or whatever the hell they are. They were his I hadn't expected a straightforward answer as to the origins of the testicles, and I hadn't received one either. No matter. I would like to offer you $100,000 cash in exchange for these two items.
Holy fuck.
My offer had an obvious effect on the young man, and a measure of focus and vitality appeared to come over him for the first time since I'd been there. This was clouded over quickly with a look of suspicion. 100K for these balls? What the fuck are you, OP? God damn.
Jesus. He's a ball inspector. He
inspects bulls.
Yeah.
He inspects balls. Yeah.
Inspects cow
I'm
shit.
just picturing a sale like flipping Big Bill Hell's like, oh, don't wait, don't delay,
Don't fuck with us or we'll rip your nuts off, just like that guy's dad.
Well, let's sock read
Yeah.
this next part.
Alright, where were we at?
I told him the truth.
I told him the truth. I don't know, they clearly possess a power of sorts. Unlike anything I've ever experienced, that power makes them valuable. Frankly, they are worth considerably more on the market than what I am offering. But in order to collect on their true value, you need to know where to find that market. And I suspect that you don't. Flint considered briefly, before coming back with his own truth. I just want them out of my life. They're awful. Yes, I accept your offer. Wonderful. I'll just need... I thought that said rub down, I'm not gonna lie. I just need to rub down.
Ruinous made her mind dirty.
I'll just need to run down to my car. I'll come straight back with a contract and your money. No problem, said Flint. He looked genuinely relieved now. Oh, he was relieved. As though his nerves had been unwound several degrees. Even his hair seemed settled down a touch. I exited the apartment.
Super Saiyan.
Oh my god.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
I exited the apartment, walked down the stairs, and pushed open the door to the apartment complex, stepping into the cool Vermont spring. As I made for my car, I wondered again if I was being prudent. It's not too late to hop in and drive back across state lines. I reminded myself, shuddering at the recollection of the terrible power I had experienced. But while I was frightened of that mysterious force, I was equally driven by a desire to know it. And so I opened my trunk and retrieved the contract and the satchel of money. My decision had been made, and as I tread back up the stairs of the apartment complex, I kept at bay the awful premonition of doom that was tickling at the back of my skull. You're a professional, I reminded myself, wiping my brow with the back of my hand. It was wet.
He was a bit nervous. Sorry, we got performance anxiety.
Oh man, I don't know if I can keep it up. It was wet with sweat despite the chill in the air. Before I was quite aware of it, I found myself again knocking on the door to Flint's apartment. OP, came his voice from the other side. Wasn't sure you'd be back. Come on in, buddy. Yeah, come on in. It's open.
Come. It's funny.
Come. Oh, that's the back door. He's going for the back now.
Coming through the back. He's coming in through the back door.
We have a chat coming in from Joey T. Raccoon saying, "Who the fuck is Goodly Draws?"
Nobody knows who he is.
Oh man, he's a sick, disgusting fucking pervert. That's who he is.
That's what he.
He's a wizard.
Yeah, this is disgusting. This story. Are you the man?
Yeah,
is this
this
you?
is
How you
actually-
being a virgin?
Yeah, this is.
I
Goodly's story.
am Oliver Pierce. I am Oliver. What is it? Oliver Perez?
Doc.
Was his
Yeah,
name?
Pierce.
Docs.
That's his docs. Everyone, that's Goodly's official name, Oliver Pierce.
Oh no, they're
He's
on
the
to me.
man looking for your balls.
I live in 123 Slaughter Me Street, USA. That's where I live.
Sodomy Street.
Slaughter Me Street. It was a wonderful game. Back to the you and.
I shifted the documents to the hand carrying the satchel. Sounds terrible. I hope Goodly isn't on the stream.
No, he's not. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about it. He would never be on a stream like this.
I shifted the documents to the hand carrying the satchel, turned the knob, and swung the door open. I couldn't see Flint anywhere, so I took a step in and called his name. I heard the door creak closed and turned just in time to see that Flint had been standing behind it, and was now swinging a fist at me. I heard a crack a split second before the nerves in my face delivered the pain message to my brain, and then my head snapped back from the impact. I didn't have a chance to recover my footing, as Flint threw another punch into my nose. I toppled over backwards.
Oh, it's turned violent.
Yeah, the satchel flying out of my hand on the way down. I began to scream out for help. But my opponent cut my scream short by landing a blow direct to my windpipe. Then I was on the ground, and he was on top of me, pummeling me with both fists. I saw mostly shocks of color, blotting out reality, But at some point I noticed that he was clenching a testicle in each hand.
He's gonna rip off his. He's angry.
They're mine.
And he didn't want this.
He got his balls in his hands.
Balls in his hands.
His hands. My balls warming up.
Finally, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
You like balls, don't you?
Great.
Alright, where was I? They're mine, he screeched. As he smashed against the side of my head, my ears began to ring out. I could hear him still yelling with a maniacal fervor. Mine! I was thrown into a chaotic death panic as a flood of various painful sensations assaulted me. Through some kind of instinct, I reached into my pocket and found the knife there. As I felt life slipping away from me, I pulled the knife out, flipped the blade open, and plunged it into Flint's side. I saw him grimace, but he kept beating me with full vigor. I stabbed him again, and then one more time. Then I was out. When I opened my eyes, it was the utmost pain, and I was gazing blurrily up at a ceiling. My mind was blank for a moment, but for the acknowledgement that I was in agony all over.
He was teabagging me.
Yeah, he had the testicles, and he started just teabagging me with it.
Man, that was a crazy night last night, Flint. We gotta do it
Damn.
again sometime.
Homies being homies. Next came the memory of Flint assaulting me, and a terrifying flash. He didn't kill me. But did I kill him? I noticed that I was lying on a bed. Oh no. I propped myself on an elbow, groaning at the effort. I was in a bedroom, strewn with dirty laundry and half-empty dishes. Then I heard approaching footsteps and hurriedly reached in my pocket.
It was a guy in a fursuit.
But my knife wasn't there. Oh, you're up,
No.
said Flint, stepping into the doorframe, holding my blade in one hand. He had apparently taken off his shirt, cut it into strips, and wrapped it around his wounds. A red blotch in the fabric indicated the general area in which I had stabbed him. Listen, man, this is a fucked up situation we're in here. You have to know that wasn't me that flipped out on you, right? It was the balls. I wanted one more look at them before I sold them, you know? So I went over and picked them up, and then... That's why I did it. You know that, right? My brain wasn't at full or even quarter capacity, but I believed him. If he'd meant to kill me, he could have killed me instead of bringing me to his bed. My throat indicated that it was still too sore to produce words, so I simply nodded. Good, said Flint. Good. You stabbed me. I don't know how many times, but man, I didn't even really feel it at first. I just went right on beating your ass. But it got to me eventually, so I dropped the goddamn balls and grabbed my side. And as soon as I did, I was back to normal. Do you see? I nodded. It was the balls. I nodded again. So, what do we do now? I mean, I don't blame you for stabbing me. I was straight beating your ass to death. I don't blame you for that at all. And you can't blame me for beating your ass because it was the balls. And you know
they're trying to compensate now. They're trying to be like, oh, it wasn't gay.
I didn't have the balls at the time.
It wasn't gay. Well, the balls didn't touch, so
it's all right.
Yeah, it's still straight, man.
It's reminding me of that meme where the guy meets the other guy in the forest.
My daddy taught me how to touch.
Yeah,
oh my god!
Had to be proud of our dicks.
What with the size and all? Yeah.
Would you show me? I'd be right happy to.
I'd be right happy to. Oh god.
And you know,
this is sick.
I now can't imagine these guys talking without a country accent, so we're going into a country accent.
Yeah.
Because it was the balls.
That's what I was imagining.
And you know, there's all that money there in the living room. I could have taken that and run, but I didn't. Do you see? I nodded. So best thing to do, I figure, is take your money and go home, and I keep these goddamn fucking balls from hell, and we pretend this never happened, right? Unless you want to help me destroy these things. I shook my head. Fine, fair enough, dude, fair enough. Just take your money and go then. I shook my head again. What? What then? I pointed to myself, reached into my pocket and pretended to bring something out. I opened an invisible wallet and pulled out an invisible stack of money. I waved the pretended money in Flint's direction. Oh, hold up. Then I pointed at him. Then at his groin. Finally, I pointed at myself again. You wait. You still want to buy these things? I nodded. 2 hours later, after a shower, pot of coffee, a few painkillers, and a few reach rounds, and an exchange of goods sanctified by the signing of a contract, I was driving back home, a bit unsteadily, to be sure, with a jelly jar containing 2 severed mysterious testicles in the passenger seat beside me. Sparky.
I suppose that, without further explanation... God, I'm doing the accent now. Few will understand why I purchased the testicles, despite knowing the danger lurking within them. Some will think that the testicles compelled me, and this wasn't so. But this wasn't so. I made my ultimate decision without their interference. Others will think I was insane, or perhaps simply foolish. That may be the case, but I did have my reasons, and if not reasons exactly, then call it intuition. While it was always possible that the power of the testicles were merely to make their possessors extremely aggressive, in the bid for self-preservation, in my experience, objects of unknown quality always contain depths beyond what was apparent at first glance. I therefore placed a bet on the possibility that the testicles contained untold power that had not yet been seen. Admittedly, I was indifferent at the time as to whether these powers would be destructive or not. By the power of my balls!
Can I put my balls in your jaw?
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Continue reading.
To learn more about my purchase, I began to research on 2 fronts. First, I dredged up everything that I could find about Flint's father, hoping to discover the origins of the mysterious artifact. This path led me to little new information. It was that, as Flint has described, his father was a lobbyist. So we've swapped from the guy who went to the bank to the other guy, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, we've long since swapped to him.
Yeah, I haven't been following, but his father was a lobbyist at a major oil firm. Oh, oily balls. I was able to extract a few names, major players in the Saudi Arabia government. That explains a lot.
Oh, okay.
As it turns out, to look more in depth, the inevitable ran into the impenetrable firewalls that left me at dead ends. Still, I kept those lines of research open, including keeping tabs on Finn in case there was anything to be gleaned there. The other avenue that I took was first-hand experimentation.
Hold on real quick, guys. I gotta take a phone call.
Oh, all right.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you guys can keep going. I'll just find the place again.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This was more fruitful than I could have hoped for, and allowed me to glimpse at the incredible potential contained within these testicles.
My God.
In my studies, there was a bookcase that, with proper movement of mechanics, swung open to reveal a hidden door. This was in my meditation room. There was no real need to be hidden, other than some essential feeling that it granted me beyond the mundane world. It was here that I began my exploration of the testicles in order to... Yeah, I bet you explode your testicles alone in a room.
This is just a story of some person going through puberty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made
It's
a
just
goo
Ram
room.
Ranch is really nice.
Ram Ranch is under siege. It's really under siege
You ruined
now.
my goon journal.
I did get.
There I sat cross-legged on my rug in the darkness and unscrewed the lid of the jar. I plucked out the mysterious items, held one in each hand, and closed my eyes. And rubbed one out.
Oh my god.
At once I felt the surging power run through my limbs. I thought I was prepared for the fight. My eyes were shut, but my other senses were suddenly extra human attention. I could hear the hum of my kitchen refrigerator all the way downstairs. At the opposite corner of the house, I could smell what was inside. As well, I actually became a superhero.
My testicular man.
Testicular.
His favorite finisher move is testicular torsion.
He has a sidekick called Ball Boy.
Yeah, Ball Buster. Yeah.
Golly gee, testicular man! How are we gonna defeat this guy?
I grabbed him by the balls.
Testicular torsion!
My flesh detected every draft in the house, and I could picture their origins clear in my mind as though looking at a map. It took all my will to stay seated. My body had urged me to stand up and move around, perhaps to search for some hidden intruder in my heightened senses. It's psychomatic again, I'm telling you. I overlooked the fact I did stand up many times and took several sessions before I was able to remain still. For a long time, nothing else happened. I repeated the ritual every evening. After my other work was completed, determined that there was more to the testicles than my mundane senses could detect. I sat for hours on end, growing stiff and sore, battling as best I could against the agitation urge to mobilize bodily against some imaginary threat that might be lurking out there. One night I was rewarded for my efforts. I began to see an image in my mind. It was a yellow flickering light, and as the image focused, it appeared to be the mouth of a cave, viewed at an angle with a blazing fire inside. All across the entrance to the cave was a vast, endless darkness. I felt myself to be there, in body, and took a step closer, eager and apprehensive in equal measures to see what, if anything, was lurking within. As soon as I did so, the image was gone completely, and I was left with nothing but the inside of my eyelids and the humming of the refrigerator somewhere below me. I was able to get a little closer to the cave the next evening, a little closer the evening after that. With each step, my sense of wonder increased. But so too did my sense of dread. There was something unimaginably powerful in inside that cave. I understood that in my cells, perhaps somewhere deeper than that. It both thrilled me and terrified me. The further I got in my meditation, the more my body paid the price. What seemed like a few minutes in my trance state was hours in the physical world. I would often find myself in the morning, at first, and in the afternoon as I progressed, still sitting in my secret room, now soiled and weak with hunger.
Sorry to interrupt again. I have to, for my part, I have to cut it short tonight. Something came up. Man. No, my brother needs my help with something.
Gotcha. Hey, no worries, man.
Good luck, man. Good luck, Kuko.
I hope everything goes well.
I guess maybe we'll save Clockwork maybe for the next wheel of Despair. So we'll
I'm actually thinking about this might be the last story for the night, and then we just finish it off with like some videos.
Alright, take care, audience. I'm so sorry, audience members, for having to cut it short on my end.
It's always a pleasure, man.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. You take care.
Yeah. That would actually work out well for me, Sock, as well, because it's 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
here, so.
we're actually reaching the 3-hour mark, or we're already there. So
yeah.
All right, folks. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the stream, and see ya.
All right, take care, Kuko. Okay. It was nice having you on.
I'm going to continue talking about my balls.
All right, it's always a pleasure. Mm-hmm. Also, Ligma.
God damn it!
Yes,
I'm surprised there hasn't been a Ligma joke in this yet.
Oh my gosh! But now that you
if
mentioned
that's what it's building up to, I'm going to be mad.
He then said, "Ligma balls."
The guy, the writer of the story died of Ligma. Fuck is the writer of the story? Ligma balls.
Oh my god.
Got him.
Got him.
Still sitting there, now soiled and weak with hunger. It got to a point where I was neglecting too many of my other responsibilities and so was forced to take a couple of days off from my routine. Those days were painful. As if withdrawing from a drug, I was indeed shaking uncontrollably. On the first day, absent the testicles.
Oh my god.
And running a high fever by afternoon. I was vomiting blood. I hoped that I wouldn't lose my progress and need to start over again, but also felt like I couldn't keep going without refreshing my body and connecting to the mundane world. On the third day without meditation, I decided to check up on Flint. Something I hadn't done for a week. If I could pursue knowledge of the testicles directly, I suppose that I could still make progress on other thoughts. Flint, I quickly discovered through a cursory search, had been brutally murdered in his apartment on the previous day. Oh well, glad that went somewhere. By an unknown assailant. Or possibly multiple assailants. After following up with some contacts, I was able to learn the detail of his demise. He was beaten to death with a pair of testicles! He'd been found dead tied to a chair in his living room. His face had been brutally beaten. All 10 of his fingers had been cut off and had been left in a puddle of various bodily fluids.
Oh, no.
Perhaps worst of all, his disembodied testicles had found their way to rest in the graveyard of his digits.
Jesus.
His discovery led me to a renewed volley of vomit without ceremony. After my stomach had settled a spell, the implication hit me more fully. Somebody was after the testicles, the sale of which Flint had documentation of, with my fucking name on it. This meant that it would not be long before they would be coming for me.
I can just imagine our OP goes on the internet and he's like, this doesn't even deserve a video introduction because this is dead serious.
The testicles
that I bought.
The testicles that I put on the internet. I want everything about those testes off the internet.
I deal in artifacts that are often beyond measure of money, and so have invested a great deal in a top-of-the-line security system. I spent the rest of the day in contact with the company that serviced the system, ordering an inspection to ensure that everything was working properly, as well as the detail workers to watch my house over the next few days with their own eyes.
Still, I did not feel safe. After analyzing 1,000 ways, the inescapable conclusion that was whoever had tortured and slaughtered Flynn had not only known about the existence of the testicles, but had very likely known about the properties and origin of them that I did. Why else would take such extreme measures to acquire them? I was at a distinct disadvantage despite my elaborate security message. In my experience, knowledge was truly a weapon, and I had nearly none of what my opponent apparently had in spades.
Yeah, more testicles on hand.
I hope it's some like cult of like testicle fighting warriors or something.
Oh my god.
They all fight with testicles. There was, however, one circumstance that I suppose might level the playing field a bit, namely that I had possession of the testicles. I might be able to employ them as my defense if I only knew their secrets. Tell me your secrets, testicles.
Oh, great testicles. Tell me your secrets. Give me your power.
By the power of my testicles.
I give you testicular torsion.
There was, however, one circumstance that I suppose might level the... Thus I found myself returning to my meditation chamber that evening, despite the knowledge that my body was not yet acquired for the mission to delve deeper into the testicles. Wait, what?
His meditation chamber. Oh, I wonder what he does in this meditation chamber.
His goon room.
It's his goon cave. He has his goon
literally
journal
his goon journal.
Yeah, he has his goon journal in there.
I
We're
need
reading his
several more
goon
days.
journal right now, guys. We're reading.
I'm surprised we can even make it out with all the stains that this
Yeah, it was kind of crusty when I
sticky
picked it up.
stains on it.
It's all sticky.
Oh, it's still fresh.
I knew that my opponent would not afford me those days. I had to act post haste and place all my bodily resources on the hopes that I'd be able to accomplish in one evening what I had not been able to achieve in the previous week. Liquor blunts focus, but lends courage, and of the two quantities, both of which request the task in front of me, I was far more deficient in the latter, and so, before unlocking my secret room, I fortified myself with a tumbler of the very fine, unique liquor distilled from the water of polar ice that an appreciative client had once gifted me. So emboldened, I entered my room and withdrew the testicles from the jar.
Oh, Jesus.
Far from leaving me out of practice as I feared, my respite I had made much more receptive to the power of the testicles. Nearly as soon as I closed my eyes, I found myself a few short steps from the entrance of the cave that I could feel the heat from the fire within, though I still could not see what was inside. A voice issued from the cave and resonated without recognizable timbre in the center of my mind. Come, it is time.
Come.
Come to me.
All you hear is the
Time is
fucking...
come.
All you hear is the fucking song about cum.
Come. Or the preacher, the cum preacher.
Yeah, it's like
Jesus said, come. Now God says you have to come, because there's no options left for you. You have to
Father
come.
of lies. Come in
May
disguise.
I make you come in my mind? I took another step towards the cave. I was now technically inside of it, with the entity lurking just around a slight bend.
I want to say...
intruder below me.
Sorry, I just want to say, I think the cave is an innuendo. He's entering the cave with his testicles.
I swear to God, if it's a woman around the corner, like it's just him,
the testicles then glue,
losing his virginity or something like that.
Oh,
it's like a
God.
metaphor for that.
The
intruder
or it's like,
below
you,
me
a
didn't-
woman. Where's Flint? Oh.
Jesus.
Wait, he's dead.
The intruder below me didn't bother with the control panel. They was apparently unconcerned with the police, likely figured out that they would be in and out before anybody arrived, or worse, that they could dispatch any officer the same way they had eliminated the private security guards. Focus. Come. It was no easy matter. Every fiber of my body was screaming to mobilize against the real-world threat that was now creeping through my living room towards the staircase. Soon enough, I realized with terror the thudding of my pulse would grow with thunderous as to drown out my supernatural sense of hearing, and I would lose track of my opponent and be at an even greater disadvantage. But this proved to be foolish worry as the house alarm began to blare, drowning out all other sounds. Focus. Come. In the cave, the force of gravity, it seemed to have grown 100-fold. It felt like moving through something solid, but I forced myself onwards, around the bend, until I saw a mysterious entity standing there as tall as me. It was a quivering, flaming, erect penis!
Oh my God!
Penis!
Is that real? You fucking with me?
What are you?
Wait, hold up. I lost track. Where are we at?
It was a quivering, flaming, erect penis.
Oh my... No fucking way. Hold up. It was... Oh my God!
That's not me making a joke. That's funny.
It was a quivering, flaming, erect penis!
What are you?
I am the talking penis.
He's pulling his cock.
He's pulling his cock out!
There is God, and there is the God that made him. Then there is me, made the first God. What you see is not my true form. It's a giant penis.
This part does not sound fun. So, what you see is not my true form, which would melt your brain into a puddle. Oh, I don't like that.
I'm just imagining this is like one of biblically accurate angels, like, be not afraid. I am scared.
I am scared shitless. What the fuck are you?
I fell to my knees weeping. I did not doubt that what the entity's true form was beyond my ability to comprehend. Form which was before me stretched my mind to its limit. I'm surprised nobody's made this into a movie yet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is
Giant
great.
talking
This is
penis.
amazing.
The movie.
Assaulting it with both a beauty and an ugliness that I had not thought possible, nor could I equate described. Are these yours? I asked, holding up the testicle. Your balls, sir.
Your balls have been returned.
Everything is mine. In particular, those balls are the only remaining relic of the fourth era on the third Earth that I once hung around between. They once hung between the legs of a leader of the second humanity.
What the fuck?
I am the violent disaster that experiment was. It was wonderful. You lot are awful. And nowhere near as delightfully terrible as second humanity. Just one of them could have, and would have gladly wiped out your entire species if you looked at him funny. I gave them the sacred flame, and predictably, they eventually used it to destroy Third Earth completely.
What the fuck?
Back in the physical world, above the ringing alarm, I could hear the clatter of books falling from my bookshelf. Somehow the intruder knew exactly where I was. Anyone want to take over? Or?
You want to take over, Goodley?
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea where the fuck we are.
Oh, okay.
If you don't wield
I
the
wasn't
sacred flame.
I'm a bad guest. I was playing Burger Time this whole time.
Oh my god.
Summon the flame. As wielded the sacred flames yourself quickly, I'm afraid. What is it? Are these yours? Funny, completely. Back in the physical world above the ringing alarm, I could hear the clattering of books falling. Okay. If you don't wield the sacred flame yourself quickly now, I am afraid that it will fall into the hands of your house guests, who are very educated and very evil men. Who are they? They're the ones who are going to kill you in 30 seconds unless you act now. What do I do? Summon the flames.
You know, that dick has a good head on its shoulder.
You know.
Now you're about.
You know how.
Now your testicles are about to feel a burning sensation.
How? Just picture it in your mind. With that, the divine entity in the guise of an enormous penis vanished, leaving me alone in the darkness. No, not alone. A silver light crept into the chamber as the intruders began to open my secret door. My body was too weak and exhausted to move. I watched helplessly as they, one by one, dressed in black robes, wearing ancient-style, grotesque masks. One of them leveled a crowbar. At the center of my forehead and released an arrow. A crossbow. I clenched down on the testament, prepared to die. The arrow, I thought, is right now being burned out of existence by the sacred flame. It doesn't exist, and it never existed. It has been reduced to less than ash. Then it happened. The arrow burst into flame when its tip was an inch from my skull and disappeared into nothing. Three of my assailants turned to run out of the room, while the fourth aimed a gun at my head. I lit them all on fire at the same time, and they were gone. With them went the sound of the blaring alarm, because they never exited, and so never set it off. My strength drained entirely. I crumpled to the floor, a catatonic state, not quite asleep, but certainly not awake. I hate that fucking state.
Wait,
it was.
One of them brought a crossbow and one of them brought a gun. Yeah, I bet you he was making fun of him the whole time. Oh, look at the guy who brought the crossbow. I'm gonna use this 9mm Glock, okay?
Yeah, that guy is an asshole.
See,
that
I told
guy
you,
was
Jimmy.
Probably too far.
Jimmy, why the fuck did you bring a fucking crossbow? See, that's what you get. We're fucked. Nice job.
He was a little bit too old school. He was getting into the LARP. He liked the costumes, the robes. What if I got a crossbow? It's like old medieval times.
My God.
I know. The young man, Flint, who sold the artifacts to me. Wait a minute. It has been a week since I discovered the true power of the testicles, and I have not touched them since. They sit in a jar on the table next to the bed. where I have been recovering ever since. The young man, Flint, who sold the artifacts to me is alive. If not, well, his killers never existed, and so, quite simply, never killed him. I phoned him yesterday, and he sounded deep in his cups. And not in a good place mentally, but he is alive, and I intended to provide him whatever help I can, seeing as we share a bond over the testicles. I have, in fact, offered him a position as my assistant. He is considering my offer. Meanwhile, I have decided not to put the testicles up for sale. They are too powerful. I am deeply uncomfortable having them around, but it seems as though the role of their guardian has fallen squarely on my shoulders. I have no doubt that others will come for them. I will not hesitate to erase them. To erase these would-be thieves with the sacred flame. Other than that, I attempted to move on with my life. My algorithm has just alerted me of something potentially interesting. There is no risk for the curious, and that's how it ought to be. Yours, O.P.
Moral of the
That was
story.
a wonderful story.
Yeah. Moral of the story, everyone, is if you want to manifest your destiny, you got to get a pair of balls on you.
You gotta grow a pair. Testicles.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say it's one or the other. It's either, if you want to manifest destiny, you got to man up. But it's also, don't play with your testicles. You don't know what's going to happen.
You know what they said.
I'm just reading some of the comments. God is literally a dick.
Yeah.
That was absolutely super nuts. Is one comment. It's big balls in the house now.
The sacred flame's just taking out and really boning them into the grave.
This is one hell of a trip. Was I the only one feeling his own balls a bit of fear? What the
Yeah.
This sounds like a Rick and Morty episode.
Fucking crazy shit.
This guy was saying...
Yeah.
This guy was saying like he was feeling his own balls or something. What the fuck? Who goes there? I heard...
Hello?
Oh, hey,
Sokotan.
Oh, hey, sir. What? I thought everyone's balls were like this.
Oh my god. The balls story, Jesus.
My computer decided to shit itself and restart. What did I miss? So I was in the middle of watching the stream.
Literally everything.
Yeah, you missed a lot, my man. We read a story about a guy finding a pair of balls and used it to manifest his own destiny with
I wish one day I could find my testicles.
Yeah, I wish
my destiny.
Nice balls, bro.
Nice balls. Slaps.
I didn't find his balls. He ascended.
Just saying, we all need to make videos on our channels, just telling our audience, nice cock, bro. It'll either boost our sub rate, or it won't, but it'll make someone happy.
I don't want that on the motto of my channel saying, nice cock, bro.
Yeah.
Now maybe nice sock, bro.
Do it, man. Yeah, do that. At least then someone's confidence will be boosted.
Oh my gosh.
It helps. Nice cock, bro. Hey, hold up. Not nice cock, bro.
Oh god. Who let Doobie back in? Get him out of here. Get him out of the studio. Get him out.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
I fucking put you in the dumpster.
Nice cock, bro.
Get out, dude. Get out. Jesus.
Which impression do you think is better?
No, don't you dare do your Christian.
I was asking which one you thought was better.
Oh my god, I do have to say. Well, I mean that was the actual White Bowser. He came in, he just he was all tied up, and everything. You're like fucking hell.
I remember
that
Alchemist made. I was surprised Alchemist made that joke when he was in there. I heard some of it while I was at work.
Yeah, he brought the White Bowser in, but we got Bowser.
He's just in his base. He's just in his basement.
Well, I mean, he was in the sock drawer, and the sock drawer is kind of in a weird basement type area, but
Yeah. I like how you guys were like that. That's where the other sock is. He's just gagged with it.
Yeah.
This is lore now.
Oh my god.
And remember, I'm still a cellmate. Come over here, Bowser. I'm gonna do to you what you did to your coworker.
Oh no 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 no!
It was only 30 seconds.
Jesus.
It was only 5 seconds. That's an awful long time, boy. It's gonna be even longer with me.
You are my prison bitch. My prison bitch.
Jesus Christ, goodly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you're watching this, look up the song "Prison Bitch." It's corny but effective. I like it.
Prison Yard, the musical.
I will. Thank you,
Yeah.
Father.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Well, I think we'll end the night with 3 more videos from the second wheel over here.
What we got on your stream? Click.
Don't
So
forget to switch.
Yep. It's on the wheel right now, right? Yeah, okay, it is on Discord. All right. So
Hey, you sent me the link to that wheel website like in DMs, right?
Yep, I've sent the wheel to you before.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna bet my money.
What's that thing in the middle of it?
Oh, that's supposed
But
to be
is
a
there
cloud.
like a? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
But I'm gonna bet my money on Maregasm again. I think.
Nice cock, Father.
No.
I'm hoping for Greta Thunberg because I've got personal beef with Greta
Oh
Thunberg.
my god. Well, let's spin this shit.
Want to mock her? Oh, damn.
PSA.
Mom's overdose.
Mom's overdosing.
Imagine if
find out.
Chris
You gotta
actually
find out.
ran for president. I think he'd win. That's the
No.
sad part.
I don't think Chris would win. No.
I don't think he'd win. I don't
I
think
mean,
he'd run.
we're
for
letting
president
anyone be
either.
president these days.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
this-
right.
And
We're
look
gonna
at Trump and
witness the miracle.
Biden.
This one before it, I was like, oh no.
Look at Trump and Biden. Like, we let them be president,
I don't
so
want to look
Christian
at
has a
them. I
chance.
don't want to look at either of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't wanna
exactly.
Look at either of them.
All right. Where is it? Where is it?
So Christian also has a chance. Sadly.
Oh, there it is.
Maybe that's part of the
He doesn't even
merge.
tie his own shoes. What good is he gonna be as a president?
All right. Let me share my screen with you guys here on Discord. PSA moms overdosing.
Don't forget to switch to the thing. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. Proud of you.
All right. Does everyone see it?
Oh, thank God! It's only about a minute.
Neighborhood.
All
We're
right.
living in a neighborhood.
Christian's neighborhood.
No.
No, it's what you got you've got one brain cell in that head and it just has a big Sonichu medallion stapled onto it.
No, my one brain cell is like a singular, or like fucking Dorito or something.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's talk
It's a
about
potato
Doritos.
with some. It's a potato with some wires. I don't know.
Lessons from my
Another
neighborhood.
lesson from my neighborhood.
Very Avenue Q. This.
Do you know how to tell if mom is overdosing on drugs? If your mom shoots dope every day like mine, you can only help her if you know the signs of an overdose. An
Yeah,
overdose?
I see
Yes,
Avenue
an
Q.
overdose.
Or maybe Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I got
Don't
into
call
that
the
recently.
ambulance
Oh, I'll tell you who it
if
looks
you're in
like.
doubt.
Looks like
Unless
Avenue
she
Q.
shakes
Looks like
uncontrollably,
Avenue Q.
your foam's at the mouth.
Yeah, Avenue
That's
Q.
an
Yeah,
overdose.
that looks like Ed Sheeran as a
Okay.
Muppet.
That's an overdose.
That's an overdose.
Find her on the floor or
She
find
comes
her
in my
bed.
store to buy
You
cigarettes.
know what to do, she won't end up dead of an overdose. Really?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
that's,
an
that's,
overdose.
that's Ed Sheeran.
Oh my
I'll
god.
admit the only,
Signs of danger are simple to
I'll confess,
see.
the only
If
part
she's
of
twitching
Avenue
and
Q I've
seizing
seen was
and
the
can
Internet's
barely
for Porn
breathe,
song.
That's an overdose.
It's a good show. It's
That's an overdose.
I love how they dance
an
while the mom's
overdose.
having an overdose. Goddamn. Mom knows
they're not
best.
actually singing. She's just having a head trip.
Mom always says, "Don't call an ambulance unless I'm shaking her phone." The worst part about it, the worst part about this is an actual quote from a 6-year-old that I know
Oh, no.
we shouldn't be laughing. We shouldn't be laughing.
It's
No, we
all-
should. Well, they went through this whole, rigmarole to make it an over-the-top parody of itself. So,
Okay, so we need to do
That
a super
escalated
serious-
quickly.
Yeah, so we need to do a
I don't
super
even know what-
serious PSA about the drug overdose. Better pull out the
What is this
Muppets.
for? Is this a parody?
Mom always says, don't call an ambulance unless I'm shaking or foaming at the mouth. Josie, age 6. No kid should have to learn a lesson like this. Help break the cycle of addiction, poverty, violence.
Okay, all right.
Youth ambassadors.
Okay. All right, so there was a point behind that. They weren't
Let's
just
do a
shitheads.
super serious PSA about flipping drug overdose. Better pull out the Muppets.
My God. All right, time for our second wheel, or second wheel spin of the night.
Spin the wheel.
And Nacho Libre. You just have Nacho Libre in your recommended.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen that movie since I was like 6 years old.
Yeah,
Hello?
It's an old movie.
I saw it once. Hey, Astrid.
All right. So I'm gonna say Maregasm yet again because I find that video fucking.
I want you
funny.
at a Funbug.
By the way, let me say I really loved that Chris versus Larson battle. That was
Yes!
beautiful.
Yes!
Finally
Maregasm!
got to.
Why do
I
feel
swear,
like
you're
I'm about to
controlling
be-
this damn wheel.
No, I'm not.
Why do I feel like I'm about to be attacked again for being a furry?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think you will.
You get
Sparky.
attacked for being a furry. You get attacked for owning Funko Pops. You get attacked for everything. Being Scottish.
Being old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Do. So this one's kind of funny. Maregasm.
Oh.
JRHNBR. You'll find out what that all means.
Don't forget to change the wheel.
Yep.
Change the screen. We're not professionals, sadly.
Yeah, give me a second, boys.
Speak for yourself. I guess I'm professional. Get my agent on the phone.
Oh no.
I will. Thank you, Sparky.
This is the guy. Is this the guy who's like, you bring me a beautiful woman and a beautiful mare? I'll pick the beautiful mare every time.
You'll see. You'll see.
It's 4 minutes
good.
long. I'm already worried.
Hello, bud.
Hello,
Fine, majestic horse.
Hold on. Did you hear that? Did you hear what he called the horse? Hold on. Let's back that up.
Oh, hello.
Hello, bud.
Hello, pretty boy.
Oh no.
Easy. Cool. Please do come visit.
Oh god, they look like they have one chromosome between the three of them.
I know this video.
Wow. Now this is a rush.
Oh,
this
rush.
Yes. A piece of ecstasy.
God, this is gonna get you banned.
So
if those horses knew what was good for them, they would have fucking bucked every single one of those cunts.
within the first, not even the first 30 seconds, we already know.
Country boys have to make do, they say.
They do not like
No.
Opie and Anthony covered this. That's how you know how horrible it is because it was on fucking Opie and Anthony.
I first saw this actually from H3H3 back in the day.
Yeah.
Please tell me no horses are harmed in this.
Nah,
well,
you should be fine.
Xenon.
Or maybe they're. Maybe these dudes' asses are.
Approach like this. It is the most
Let me tell you.
Oh no! Oh no! This is a Kara the Wolf situation.
Oh, hold on. Let's rewind that. Shut the fuck
Sound
up,
like some-
you motorcyclist. Sorry.
Sound like some fucking Kara the Wolf shit for a second there.
Now listen to this acronym. JRHNBR.
JRHNBR. Just the right height, no bucket is required.
What do you think he needs a bucket for, guys?
No! No!
He's a Homestuck fan.
There that is JRHNBR.
And this is on. And this is on
that's
YouTube.
Really nice
Yeah.
because
This
you're
is
not
on
trying to do a
YouTube.
balancing act standing.
It's
on
educational. It's
something. At
educational.
that moment of orgasm, for lack of a better word, the two souls actually merge and touch.
You
albeit
look
for a
like
brief
your mother
instant.
No,
was
they
a
don't.
And it is the
No,
most
they don't.
humbling.
You're
And yet it is. It's so intense. It's rejuvenating.
You aren't going on a spirit journey. You're fucking a horse.
Mares do orgasm. Yes, they do.
Am I just dirty-minded, or am I
And
just
when a
very
mare
uncomfortable?
orgasms,
I think both.
No,
a lot of
no,
times,
not
well,
both.
He's a zoophile.
they will
you can feel their muscles tense up, and they kind of.
Oh no! I don't like that. Yeah,
Fuckers
vile.
like this. Yeah, it's
Send them
fuckers
to
like
hell.
this. It's fuckers like this that fucking make life so hard for fucking furries.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a guy like
God,
this.
it makes me angry.
Yeah.
I feel unclean.
What makes me angry is the horse fucking.
Yeah.
I wish they didn't do that.
Yeah, and specifically how he says that he has a pony that is just the right height, no bucket required.
I just want to do
Put it in the jar.
Flashing on the screen right now. I want to have what bronies actually believe. So like the fucking
Yeah,
South
these dudes are
Park.
bronies.
Actually,
That's it. They're bronies.
Guys, you're looking at the guy who did the pony cum jar. This is him right here.
Wait, really? Is that really him?
No.
That required a jar. That didn't require a bucket. That required a jar.
Yeah.
So he loved it.
Well, no bucket required, so that was still perfect.
No bucket required. I don't know what the bucket is. The bucket to catch the cum?
No,
it's to catch the cum, isn't it?
Literally what he did is put a little pony toy in a jar, and he filled it with his coom.
Oh,
I know that. I'm saying, what is the bucket for?
So the
why
bucket-
would he need a bucket?
So
sorry.
If you didn't hear correctly, the bucket. So in order for him to, with a horse, he sometimes needs to get on top of a bucket.
I
But
hope he slips and fucking breaks his neck.
if the horse is just the right height where he doesn't need a bucket,
Oh yeah.
yeah, then it's
good for him.
I fucking hate this guy.
I don't want to
For lack
understand.
of a
I
better
understand. I don't want to.
That's his wife.
For lack of a better
Laurie
word.
and Michael were both
thing
sexually
that makes
active.
I should be
animals
shot.
when they married.
Hold up.
Laurie and Michael were both sexually
wife
active with
diddle
animals
the
when
dog?
they married.
Yeah, they just said they've been married for a while and they both have relations with animals.
Oh, that's good. Oh, they fucking found
With
each
the
other.
arrival of children, they agreed to give up their animal passions. But after a few
really?
years, Michael found this too difficult.
Oh yeah, he did. He went through a midlife crisis.
And the
When you
annoying
wake up
thing
in the
is, I'm
middle of the
looking at the on YouTube.
and your
I'm reading the
husband's not
comments.
there.
There's no comments saying this should
the
be
barn is
these
rather
guys
close
should be
to the
locked up.
house.
It's all comments like this is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. I'm
For
like,
no
no.
reason.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
No,
Well,
it's
they
not.
kind of well.
And
What
Well,
is
there's a
wrong with
reason
you?
why
A
we're
war
watching it
festival.
on this stream. We're not exactly fucking
It wouldn't be
you know,
called
pillars of morality either.
It wouldn't be called the Wheel of Despair if we wouldn't be watching some fucked up shit.
No, but yeah.
Plot twist: they
We were
had
watching
kids,
it to
but that
make
guy
fun.
wasn't the father.
Oh, fuck. I hope that's not the case, but I really hope this guy has gotten some help after this.
I'm getting
Yeah.
flashbacks to that South Park episode with Peter where the flipping guys like.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't aware that my wife was aware
This is
that
my beautiful
I had
llama
reestablished
wife. Our
my
beautiful
intimate
child.
relationship with my
Kill
mother.
me.
It was just I
How the
was
fuck have they
trying
not
at
been
that time to be true to myself and the loved ones in my life.
Maybe you don't need to be
And
true to
sometimes
yourself.
juggling those
Sometimes
things
you don't need
is
to
no
be true to
small
yourself.
task.
Yeah,
was a
exactly.
very
Like I get it. If you wanna be, you can be whoever you wanna be. I don't care. But you know what you don't have to be?
You should want to be.
You don't have to be an animal fucker.
You don't have to be a horse fucker. No, you don't.
This is why we need to bring back psych wards. Like,
no, yeah.
They went
oh
away.
my god, I've just read
There's
this in the
no way that
comment.
they
They
went
need
away.
marriage counseling.
I get it. I get it.
I get it. Yeah, it's kind of clever.
But
Good for that guy.
Does anyone have that drum sound? Like,
I think it's like a unique sound on Discord's end.
Yeah.
We wouldn't hear it on the thing anyway.
Difficult situation. It's like, fine, you want to be with her, then be with her. So I would get resentful and remove myself out of the, the triangle.
You were cucked
Because of
by
the
You
a
literally
horse.
just say she was like,
and
yeah, she got
secrecy.
cucked by a
I
horse.
wanted him
She
to-
let herself be cucked by a horse
Yeah.
for her
She did not
Fucking
immediately
Zoophiles
go,
husband.
it's me or the horse.
Well, she's no better too
Mio
because she
horse.
used to do the same thing with horses as well.
So she understands. So she, it's a real soulmate situation.
Yeah.
I would have thought.
That's a
I would have thought her
Frank and Mary
soulmate would be the
West.
dog.
Please,
I mean,
I
she's a
hope
white
that dog.
woman.
I hope that dog got out of there.
Please.
Yeah.
That dog deserves a better life.
Oh well, they're
Than
not. Oh, but they're not into dogs. They're into horses. Come on, these people aren't.
Well, the husband seems to be
They would never do it to a
really
dog.
into horses.
Oh yeah.
Like a true brony.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Luna is my favorite.
Like I said, he looks like he has one chromosome. And he shares it with the other two guys.
Yeah.
And so he started to pour all this out of the pain that he had gone
The dog's
through.
probably screaming at the cameraman.
And,
What are you
you know,
filming
it
for?
became
Contact
very
the
honest.
police.
He told me about all the
Get
relationships.
me out of
He
here.
really, for the
God
first
damn
time,
it.
expressed how deeply he
Cameramen are
felt
really-
and how much his
The dog
love
saying, "Bark, bark, get me out of here! They try to
was
fuck
for
me."
horses.
Michael and Laurie agreed
Kill me
to bring
now.
back Michael's mares into their relationship.
And she says, well, I got to come out and watch. And I went, oh.
What?
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Did you hear
I
this?
hate how this he just is such a he has such a 80 I know it's from the 80s, but it's like a weirdly wholesome voice. It's like a fucking who's that guy who paints? It's like a Bob Ross kind of voice.
No.
And he's
If
just
Bob
talking
Ross
about,
was a
"I gotta
zoophile?"
watch gosh, I gotta watch that horse get fucked. I gotta watch that horse. My wife has to watch me have relations with, make love to this wonderful mare.
Paint a happy little horse cock right here.
Oh my
And
god.
I know the cameramen are just like have the same mentality as them filming a penguin get mauled by a polar bear. They're like, well, we can't interfere with this.
Yeah, this is
we're
nature
documentarians.
at work right now.
It's nature at work. We can't. It's educational. This is for educational purposes.
I think God needs to send down a fucking few thunderbolts.
I think it's time for another boat to be erected.
Yeah.
No,
For another flood.
All right.
I know you said you would do it again, God.
Noah, get the boat.
I was laughing because erected dick joke.
Oh, goddamn
joke, yeah.
All right. Listen to what the
You're
husband
right
says.
on yourself.
Listen to what the husband says about what the wife said about him and his relations with horses.
Into their relationship.
And she says, well, I got to come out and watch.
I gotta come out and watch.
Again, look at his face.
He got really excited when he heard, I gotta come out and watch.
You know what's pissing me off most, Sock? This is probably Virginia.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's fucking Virginia, man. God, there's something in the water in that state, man.
Virginia or Kentucky, because all they have is horses up there.
And
I used to live in Kentucky.
And I've discovered that in that respect,
Kentucky
with the
is
proper
just
people,
corn,
I'm not
horses,
ashamed of that also. I was a bit intimidated because
chicken.
knowing how emotional my wife can be about some things, I thought, oh gosh, if she loses it during this can get ugly. But the neat thing was,
this whole thing is ugly.
This thing is entirely disgusting.
It was another opportunity to bring us all closer.
Yeah, look,
It brings you all closer. Oh, buddy.
I hate he's got such a sweater vest type cadence. He's got now kids, we're gonna read you a bedtime story before bed. Did you wash your hands? Did you brush your teeth? Did you eat all your vegetables? All right. Now me and Mom are gonna go fuck the horse, and you're gonna watch.
Fucking grizzly dad.
Yeah, and it's kind of
Do you
interesting.
think they were?
Well,
Do you think those two were related
can't
before
have
they
me
got
on
married?
women. I'm going, well,
I
don't
wouldn't
have
be
an issue
surprised.
with
Maybe
that.
they're first cousins.
Because women can make awesome
They
friends.
look like
I
they
enjoy
live in a
speaking
cabin
and
off
visiting with
grid
women.
in the middle of fucking ass
he's-
nowhere.
Overall,
And probably
You
those
stand a pretty
horses are
woman
the
and a
only
pretty mare.
companionship they
I'll take the mare.
ever see.
Overall,
They've never
wait,
seen
this
another
is-
human.
Wait, hold up. I don't know if you guys heard this, but this is what he said about his wife and a pretty mare.
always speaking and visiting with women. But overall, you stand a pretty woman and a pretty mare, I'll take the mare.
I share.
I take the mare.
Yeah. I'll take the mare. That's what I remember. That's the thing that I remember.
No!
This is going. It's a pretty mare every time.
Shared him with 3 other horses.
He's been with 3 horses. 3 horses.
New to CBS, it's me or the horse.
Well, you already know JRHNBR.
This has 3,500 likes.
Oh,
There were times where I could accept it. There were times when I resented it. Because I wanted him there for me.
Shut your blathering pie hole, you fat fuck.
Who the fuck put that in the?
I don't know.
Shut your. Where was that energy the entire
what the fuck?
video?
I saw the Neko RKI cover and you
It was
recommended.
Made for Loving You. Okay.
I actually listened to that one earlier.
Nice. But so how do we feel about Maregasm or just the right height, no bucket required?
Shoot him.
No, sir. I don't.
I'm gonna put a
I
pipe
don't
bomb
like
in everyone's fucking mailbox from here to fucking wherever that house is.
Yeah. Well, hold your horses, guys.
Hold your horses.
Your fucking house is getting pipe bomb first for that.
Nay.
fucking joke.
There's something about it. There's something about it that I don't like.
You're
about
first
this
on the
band.
list for that fucking joke, Goodley.
Remember, kids, don't listen to the naysayers.
Oh God.
I'm out.
All right, we got one more. We got one more video that we're
All right,
gonna.
no more horsing
and
around.
One more, and then we go straight to hell for being involved in this at all.
Jesus. All right. Let me make sure that the wheel is on the stream. All right.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to look at last? I want to hear your bets.
I told you, Greta Thunberg.
All right, Goodly.
Yeah, Greta Thunberg. I'm going to Greta Thunberg.
All right, Sokatoan.
I'd say either Wawa or EDP versus Quake.
All right, let's see what happens.
Either one of those will do.
Gung Ginga.
I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that.
I think I remember this. It's that old man.
It's 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce that.
My gosh.
Thank goodness it's not 4 p.m. in
Parents
the
are
morning.
probably going nuts over fucking.
This'll be a real stallion of a time.
Oh God damn it!
You make one more fucking horse pun, I'm gonna fucking hit you with a horseshoe. You can literally go to cave your skull in with a horseshoe.
All right, let me share the screen with you guys.
Stand you behind a horse and let you kick you in the jaw.
There was a lady back at my church. She got hit by a horse one time, but she recovered. But everyone in my Sunday school class, we were making cards for her, and some kid in my class drew a horse and said, "This is the horse." He says he's sorry.
This is the horse. He said he's sorry. I don't know.
That kid's a savage.
It was.
He had the best of intentions.
All right, you guys are able to see the screen.
Yep, it's pony up.
All right, Gung Gung Gingung.
I'm gonna fucking kill you for that one. I'm with Smarky on that.
The horse and cemetery trophy.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm thinking it's sleep deprivation, but now I'm thinking pulling my leg. This isn't real.
Yeah, I'd drive away too.
I think his mobile phone is ringing.
Random gibberish from the horse's mouth.
It sounds like someone needs to slap him on the back of the head to get the picture back.
Alright, bro. What's up, bro?
Is he just doing this to?
He goes up to random people and goes.
He's doing it. He's doing it to fuck with people. Yeah.
Wait, this already played earlier.
He should be targeting a certain type of person.
He just goes up to random
Oh.
people.
Oh, what's he targeting? I wonder who he's targeting.
He seems to be targeting a certain minority of people.
Certain minority.
You know what's weird is that when I look at him at first glance, he looks like a normal person, but then you hear this.
Then you hear
Well, he's like doing it to get a rise out of people.
Yeah.
He's fucking with people.
It's like
he's
the-
not
Fair enough.
actually. He's yeah.
It's like the guy who goes into the fucking convenience store saying, "Hey, you guys want a coffee? I'm making some coffee," and he's screaming and he takes like a big pot of coffee.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a certain other person who was a bunch of people were wearing masks, and he starts calling them mentally deficient. Let's say.
No.
He just keeps screaming it. He just keeps screaming all over it.
Well, like N-was?
Oh my god.
No. Yeah,
So I'll read the first comment. I'm so glad Fred Durst is doing well after all this time.
Oh no, Fred Durst.
Motherfucker!
Windy out like
Sounds
a
like-
motherfucker.
The gibberish makes it sound like someone from the Slow in the Minds class.
Oh my god.
Getting my daily fishing, motherfucker. Catch my allotted 10 fish and go home.
Imagine he's like that alien from Men in Black. Like they pull the ear and
He's
face
actually an
comes
alien
off, and
this
it's
whole
this little
fucking time.
Yeah. Just a little tiny alien behind his face.
Wings, Dorva.
Yeah, who speaks like
Excedrin.
it?
He'd make a good voice actor.
Oh my god. Imagine you're just laying in your room and all of a sudden you just hear in the walls.
Oh hell no! I'm getting my gun.
I'm gonna fuck a gun. I'm getting a claw hammer.
That's it. I'm getting me back.
Keep making the noise, motherfucker, so I can find you.
Feels like the ears in my walls.
It sounds like one of them, like you know the like guitars that like geishas play. Like
It does sound like that. Holy shit.
I didn't think about that, but you're right.
Oh my god.
this guy's opening the Olympics next year.
This is my one brain cell represented by a single person.
Yeah, a mind reader reads his mind, and all it hears is
Yeah, that was Gung Gung Ging Gong.
Yeah.
That was something.
Oh my god. Well,
At least there wasn't a guy horsing around.
This man will be our
You know-
translator at Area 51.
He would.
Sir, what is he saying?
He doesn't even speak alien. He's having an aneurysm right now.
Oh my god.
We need an ambulance immediately.
We need to bring him with us as we try again with the Area 51 raid.
This man is too dangerous to be kept alive.
Oh man. Well,
And I miss the Area 51 memes. That was a good time.
That was a good era.
It would have been funnier if it ended in gunfire and disaster.
This man is the embodiment of the Sims tele-joke.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he does speak like fucking Sims gibberish.
He's speaking.
No, he is too.
Simlish.
The thing is, he's too incoherent to sound like the Sims. Because the Sims,
Actually,
they
that's
sound like real words that don't exist. Like they're tangible words, they just don't exist. He's just going like it's like a fucking siren.
It pans out. It's got that little green crystal just floating above his head.
He sounds like an Eldritch horror.
I like how everyone
Just
gets
imagine-
dead silent when he starts spitting facts.
Yeah. No, I'm just imagining him like, because you know with the Sims, like there were a lot of sadistic people that like removed all the doors from the house and like set it on fire, and it's just a house is on fire with no doors, and it's just him.
I think he's trying to say the house is on fire.
You burned my house to the ground. My whole family's dead.
What do I do? Well, it's that time of the night, everyone, where we have to leave the studio. But before we do, I like to ask if any of you guys would like to promote anything before we, head out.
I have a big fat YouTube channel. Subscribe to Goodly Draws and go to the Goodly Draws Onion Punch Discord.
You should join Onion Punch Discord now.
You heard the guys.
Now.
I'll make sure to put it in the description of this video.
Yeah, I'll promote. Subscribe also to Kuko Chad. He does speed runs and let's plays on YouTube. I'm not a YouTuber. But you can find me in the Eco server, our Discord server. It's a great place. Come hang out.
Yeah. And I'll make sure to put the link to that Discord there as well. You can find.
Goodly also has his own Discord.
Yep. Soka?
I'd like to show my god-awful YouTube channel and posting the link here, the link to my most recent video right here. I don't know if links work in your live chat or not, but here you go.
I think most people can copy it, or whatnot. But, yeah.
Oh, and I also have a Teespring if you want to waste your money on me.
Well, I just want to say thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. I want to say thank you guys for also coming on. It's always great having you guys on the streams. It always makes it fun. If you liked tonight's live stream, go ahead, give it a like, comment down below. And if you like the content I do so far, then hey, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
You just have me on here to bully me.
No, that's not true.
But this is
I'm
the
not
thing.
coming on stream to watch
You heard it.
videos, read creepypastas, and be
You heard it,
bullied.
Sparky, right from the horse's mouth.
God damn it,
I'm gonna have fucking horseshoe. I'm gonna fight you.
But
This is the thing is, you don't see these people. You don't see these people with like tigers or wolves or something because they're just killed.
My God,
and rightfully so.
Well,
they try that shit and they just get their fucking like face clawed off.
Well, enough horsing around. We got to get out of the studio. So,
like where you are. When I'm done with him, I'm gonna hit you.
Oh boy. Well, I just want to say again, everyone, thank you all for coming out tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and
even though I came in at like the last minute.
Yeah, I just want to say again, thank you guys for also joining. You guys are great. So, but with that, good night, everyone. Y'all take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.